Yes.
I like to give a little title to each one of these sessions, but Planestrider. It's quite a cool little name. You can sort of envision what I've got planned. Half of the time, it never fucking happens. But it keeps you thinking. I don't know. I don't think I've ever explained the little titles you see, because I do it for Curse of Strahd as well. And I don't know if I ever explained why I do it.
This is the hook. This is the hook. We're just going to spend the entire session looking for something to do with a Planestrider and then go that way.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I've done since Strahd, and no one's ever really questioned it. And I'm just like, it's my little fun thing. Like, for all the notes that I make, I just sort of pick one of them and just go, that'll be the title. It's great. Right then. I'm trying to remember what we did last session. What did we do last session?
Read a book.
Read a book.
Yeah.
Read a book.
Had a lot of lore dumping.
Yeah.
I dived into a hole.
That's it.
There was a hole with Ozzy Osbourne in it.
Yeah, I saw Ozzy Osbourne in a hole.
Oh.
Yep.
I like how we just done the recap and I haven't said, welcome back to Crit Happens Plays Echoes of the Past. Here was your recap. They read a book. They jumped into a hole. And we played Call of Cthulhu for the end. Or about it.
Oh, yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on. My session, it was last week. My sessions aren't that forgetful.
I was including it in Read a Book. I was including that in Read a Book.
All right, I'll let you. Cool. So, as a reminder then, we have all taken a long rest. If you haven't clicked the little button on your character sheet, go ahead and do that. But we are currently in the morning wood, as you are all waking up or stretching out in your rooms, or in Julius's cases, wherever you ended up this night, because I don't remember you popping off to bed. I suppose let's go ahead and start with that then. Julius, where are you? Where are you? What are you doing?
I mean, it could be anywhere.
Yeah.
Let's rejoin the scene. Walking back towards the, what was it called? The Morning Wood.
Oh yes, fantastic name.
I've been out. He would have been out scouring for any dens of debauchery, parties, anything where there's a bit of a scene going on late into the night. And I reckon he's been having a bit of a good time, and also probably doing a bit of is it rumor mongering if you're trying to listen to rumors, or is that if you're spreading rumors?
I think that's spreading rumors, right?
I think that might be spreading rumors. Okay, he'll have been asking around about a certain name and seeing whether anyone knows that name.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll tell you what then. Just roll me a luck check. Roll me a D100.
Oh, all right. I'll do that thing. D100.
Yeah. This will sort of cover your escapades for the night. So yeah, 71. You do hear of, not necessarily rumours, but you ask around, and you don't have much of a description or much of anything really apart from a name. And you make your way around sort of 5 to 6 people. Last time I mentioned this in the streets of Neverwinter at night, the bards are just nicely playing their tunes, and you all sort of tuned into each other as you were all playing your instruments. But as you approach these sort of groups of bards, not many of them know the name of which you speak, apart from one. A small halfling by the name of Mary sort of says, "Oh why yes, I know that person well. You'd find them walking around the sort of the council building during the day. I would have assumed they tend to the flowers around Neverwinter, and yes, just general care of the buildings and the outcropping." May I ask what interest you have with this individual? I'm quite fond of them. I just hope they don't get into any trouble.
Oh, no. I work for the premium bonds of Faerun, and turns out she won a pretty decent, sizable sum of money, but she only put her first name on the little card thing. It's like, her from Neverwinter. So it's been a bit of a hassle, trying to track her down. And then I have to weed out, like, the fake people trying to claim the money from the real person. So what does she look like exactly?
First of all, I'm going to ask you to roll a deception check.
Yeah.
Because you're bullshitting me. Let me see.
I am.
Oh, dear me.
Oh.
Well...
Come on, I've got 5 as well.
A tall tale. I sense hoots in you. As much as your story is horse pucky, as we like to say, total horse shit, if you excuse my French.
Yeah.
That's about all the information you will get from me this night. Maybe you should seek them out during the day.
Okay. All right, Mary.
Did you hear this guy? Premium bonds. Hey, no sense at all.
I mean, it's worth a try. You're too sharp for me.
Too sharp. I mean, that lie wouldn't get past a 4-year-old.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So I'll see you around.
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna hurry away.
And with a guitar strum,
You
just
should not have with me.
ring as you leave. Yeah, where you headed?
I don't know. If it's early enough, then I'll stumble back to the.
Yeah, it's very late at night. We ended the session very, very late at night.
Well, I kind of thought I would probably have been milling around before I met Mary, so I'll just head back to the... Why can I never remember the name of this place? The Morning Wood.
It is hilarious.
It's so funny.
I don't know. I can get it into my brain.
It's even funnier the more you say it. So as you approach the Morning Wood, you sort of find your way back. You're not too familiar with Neverwinter, but you didn't venture out too far. You find that the door to the tavern is locked.
Oh, great.
As it is very, very late.
I'll kind of stand back. Would I know from like being in the building where like me and Flopsy's room would be? Like oh, it's like the second floor up, third window.
Sure, second floor up, third window.
I'm gonna stand back and see like if there's any like rocks around.
You can't see a rock.
Not big ones.
But if you
pebble.
If you had the inclination, a small pebble. Yes, sure. You'd be able to find a small piece of slate.
Okay, I wanna do like they do in the movies and like lob it up at the shutters so it like and it wakes her up.
Cool, Flopsy. You hear this tick, 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 just hitting the window frame. Would you be asleep right now, or do you think you would have stayed up past your bedtime?
Oh no, I would definitely be asleep. So if this is enough noise to kind of wake me, I'd be like, oh, 5 more minutes, please.
Well, we've got a mechanic for this in D&D. What's your passive perception?
It's not very high, I don't think. It's oh, where do I find it on D&D Beyond? Not D&D Beyond, on this one.
It'll be in brackets next to let me just have a look for you. So next to your perception skill, you should have a number next to it, just small.
Oh, 12.
12. So half of your passive perception when you're sleeping. So a 6. Julius, go ahead and roll me. Well, I don't need a roll. How big of a piece of slate are you throwing at this glass window?
I mean, not like a... Well, it depends. If she doesn't wake up, I'm going to go for progressively bigger pieces. So, like, start small.
Okay.
Like...
I'll tell you what. I'm a creature of rolling to see when shit goes bad. Just roll a d20. Yeah. Just roll a d20 for me as you progressively pick up bigger and bigger rocks and chuck it at this single pane glass window.
Lucy's going to be so happy with me.
Oh, she certainly is. An 11. With an 11, what I will say is you pick up sort of a medium-sized piece of slate. You've chucked about 1 or 2 up so far. Flopsy, sort of in your hazy, dream-like state, you're sort of... You're waking up and then just sort of falling back to sleep and things like that. And then suddenly you hear this... As Julius, you've thrown a medium-sized piece of slate and you haven't broken the window, but you have fractured it. And there is almost this bullseye-like fracture across the window. And Flopsy, you immediately sort of eyes open, turn over and see that the window is cracking, but the cracks are forming as you're looking at it. So you just sort of see it... And
I am immediately going to like roll off the bed and grab an arrow as if I can like use it as a stabbing implement.
For sure. I mean, what's your next action, Julius? Because at this point, I'm going to make you roll initiative.
I'm going to climb up to the window.
Okay, make me an athletics or acrobatics choice. Roll your choice.
Why is my acrobatics so good?
Your character.
Who knows?
Dex,
that's why.
Yeah, one's dex based, one's strength based.
Let's go Dex. It's slightly better.
Not 20. You see this black lamppost essentially just emanating light, and you walk up to it and you think this is a nice sturdy lamppost that you can climb. But with a nat 20, you suddenly just start to levitate, and you just levitate up.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm gonna slowly but surely just like creep towards the window with like my makeshift dagger in my hand.
And as you do, you just see this levitating face of Julius just like that, coming up to the window.
What the fuck is that? Oh my god, Julius, what the hell are you doing?
I'm a murderer, let me in.
I'm gonna hold the arrow there just for a little bit longer. With the should I? But I'll drop it down, and then I'll come to the window and unlock it and open it. Where the fuck have you been?
I know. A few different places. Why aren't you asleep?
Why aren't I asleep? I don't know. Maybe it's because someone decided to throw rocks at the window and wake me up in the night.
Yeah. All right. Well, good to see you, Flops. I'll give her a pat on the shoulder, and I'm gonna go and just like collapse onto what I presume is the only bed.
Yeah, I'd say in this room 2 single beds. Small little.
And how do you think you're going to explain this web of cracks in the window?
Huh? Oh, she's probably not gonna notice. You'll be fine.
Just roll the eyes and just close the window up again. Take the arrow back to the quiver.
I feel like Lucy's not polishing the windows every day.
Dare you assume?
Sort of roughly what time is it?
I'm gonna say at this point like 4 a.m.
Oh my god.
Yeah, nice lion. Just kick my boots off and go to sleep.
Well, I guess good night or morning, whatever it is now.
I know.
Cool. Hew, Lugas, as you're both up late at night, both underneath the blanket, reading the book with like a little flashlight.
Or just gaslight him.
Yes.
Well, that was traumatizing. That was a shit book. I thought it was really good earlier.
I don't like this book. I don't think we should read this book again.
Yeah, I'm going to close it. I feel like that's it. I don't want to have nightmares.
I mean, Lugas, do your people tell you anything about what happened back then? I'll admit we don't really have many stories where I come from.
If I'm being entirely honest, I've got no idea about what happens then.
Wasn't a big deal for.
I mean, you'd think it would be with Tyr like there. You think he'd like he didn't tell me. He wasn't very talkative. He's quite a busy man. I mean, has Tyr ever? Have I been with Tyr on like a lunch break, and like he's told some old stories from?
I mean, God, what a way! Roll me a D100 luck check at this point. Would Tyr on his lunch break share stories of an age gone past?
D100.
I'm gonna say roll a 70 or above, and he may have mentioned it in conversation.
I rolled a 4.
No. In fact, he's so tight-lipped about the situation that you definitely haven't heard anything. My sort of concept for that is actually no, don't worry, I won't say a thing. No.
All right. Yeah. No. I think he had like a different circle of friends he told that to. We were more well, yeah, we were colleagues, not friends. I think ever since I sort of had an awkward interaction, he sort of felt a bit weird around me or something.
It still blows my mind that you actually knew a god.
It's all just circumstance, really. I mean, if you were born like his planar neighbour, you'd probably see him. Like a load of like in the hells, you can meet archdevils randomly if you go there. I've heard, or just other planes of existence. That's where the gods are. I just happen to be born there.
I mean, would you like to? Do you have plans to go back? Are you likely to meet him again?
I mean, I'd like to see my family again, but the only way back I have would be, I don't know, either a personal invitation from the man himself, or I find some of the roots of Yggdrasil that try and manifest here, but then I've got to climb the fucking tree, which is going to take God knows how long. And even
I mean, how would one even begin to find the roots of a magic tree?
Yes.
Is that how you got here in the first place?
No, mine was more of a banishment style. Big flash of light. I woke up in a small crater on a beach.
Like Mr. Bean.
Yes, like Mr. Bean.
Well, I mean, I'll keep my eyes open for any special magic trees, but it all seems a bit unlikely that we'll find it over here.
They're fairly rare, and they only really manifest in like thick forest, so they blend in quite well. But I think I'm here for a reason. I think this is some like learn humility or some type business. So
you got a lesson to learn.
I got to find what lesson I have to learn, and then I'll do it, and hopefully I'll go back home then. Not like it's shit down here. It's actually quite nice. But
what's it like on the tree? I can't quite get my head around this. Is it an actual tree, or is it more of a cloud, like heavenly type thing?
Andy?
Come on, Adam. Hey, you tell me, bro. I can take over if you want, but it's completely up to you.
I don't want to get it all wrong again. I don't want to pull an astral plane.
No. Honestly, Adam, pull an astral plane, please.
Okay. Like, well, sort of, kind of like here, but instead of earth underneath your feet, it's like a mixture between like stone and wood. It's quite fantastical. Like, I was in the part of the place called the Golden Canopies. We had like, if you looked at the edge of the horizon, you could see these giant, like, golden trees, really, pretty much, like encircling around us. It was quite nice.
It sounds amazing. It sounds like exactly my kind of place, if I'm honest.
I mean, if I can get you an invite, I'll show you around. We own quite a nice temple there.
There's buildings as well.
Yeah, I didn't live on my own.
Well, I've never seen a squirrel build a building before. I mean, it must take you a long time.
It's less we built it, it's more like it grew.
Huh. I mean, it's getting very late, and I don't fully understand, but I'm looking forward to finding out more about this place.
Same. I need to think a bit more about it, if I'm honest.
Cool. You all fall asleep and have a lovely dream. It's lovely.
Oh, is it lovely?
I think it's a nightmare, if I'm honest.
For you two, maybe a little bit messed up, to be honest. I don't know. It's up to you. Go ahead and hit the long rest button. And in the morning, it was late at night, you do what sort of all wake up. You've all had a bit of a lay-in. You stretch it out, and the sun is shining through the windows. And you can all hear this. I suppose what would wake you up is the amount of people that are sort of flooding into the streets. And you can hear laughter and cheers and merriment and songs of festivities outside of the window here, as you have chosen to stay in a tavern so close to the city centre. But the day is yours.
So
I'm gonna.
if I was to
whack
open up the
Julius awake.
curtains,
Oh, go on, Vicky.
No, it's right. You carry on with the curtains.
no, I was just going to wonder what would I see as I open up the curtains.
So as you open up the curtains, this tavern is down one of the side streets off of the city centre. So the street itself is approximately about sort of 12 foot wide, and this side street is just jam-packed full of people. Some people just making their way through towards the city centre, but you also see that some of the locals have set up stalls where they're possibly selling some wares. You get the smell of baked goods just sort of hitting your nose, and it smells very pleasant. There are others that have set up stalls, specifically the sort of the younger generation. There's one stall that has sort of magic in front of there, and he's sort of got a deck of cards and a ball and hiding it under the cup, and it's vanished. It very much impresses you, Hew. And yeah, there's just all manner of festivities going on. You really get the sense that this is the festival of remembering in full swing.
I see you, Flopsy.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like go, and then I'm just gonna whack Julius awake.
Oh, can't hear you, Kate. You're on mute or something.
Hello?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I said, ow.
Come on, we need to get up. We've got a big important decision to make today.
Oh, which one?
Well, yes, I
Which-
appreciate there are probably quite a few, but
We're going to eat first for breakfast. How
yes. No. It's more the, are we going to put ourselves into the games and nearly die kind of, decision.
many? Did we not decide that last night? I can't remember.
No,
What
what we
was-
decided to do was try to steal the Argon and then didn't do that.
We could try again.
But as you say that, Flopsy, you do remember that you have a ring of keys.
I do. Yeah.
Just thought
I mean, I have the keys now. It's more just dependent on whether or not I can actually get to the door to use them, which is the issue.
Yeah. It looks kind of busy out there. Excuse me. Kind of rough this morning.
I mean, we could try. I don't mind. And, with everything being so busy, and I'm sure the city centre, town centre building, whatever it's called, will be pretty thriving at the moment with all of the goings on with the games and shit, but
we can have a crowd when we get arrested and our heads get lopped off.
Precisely, You like making a spectacle?
I mean, sounds great. Let's go and get the other two.
Cool. So yeah, as you exit your room, just directly opposite is Hew and Lugas's room. It appears to be shut right now.
I'll knock the door.
Aye.
Hello. I'll just open it. But I didn't think these things had locks on them anyway. Good morning. No? Okay. So,
Oh, no, sorry.
not a good morning?
I nearly sneezed.
Oh.
Trying to imagine how and where Lugas would have slept. What was the bed layout here?
2 single beds and a small chest of drawers. Imagine a travel lodge.
Okay.
In a drawer.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, the chest of drawers has there's 2 single drawers that can pull out.
Yeah, I like to imagine I'd asked Hew to stuff a pillow in one, and I would just lay it. Shame.
How are you?
We could have been changing.
Yeah, for what it's worth, Hew is butt naked, stood at the window, just staring out. What's going on?
There's children down there doing magic.
I'm just gonna put my ears down over my eyes.
Sorry. He wraps himself with a curtain and looks for his trousers.
Julius just doesn't even look bothered. So, how are you guys? Do you want to go and get some eggs? How was your book?
I've read better, if I'm being honest. It was very gory. Not very happy. So far, anyway.
Gory?
Yep, there's lots of dismemberment, abandoning people, sickness, horrible old men being really mean.
And everyone was a coward.
And but that one Dragonborn fella, he seemed very lovely. Even saving that child and going out to search for food.
Yes, very, very true, actually. But the others, though, despicable people, just letting everyone. Oh,
especially that Gribelson gnome guy.
What kind of genre is it? Is it fiction?
I mean, maybe, I don't know. It's sort of set it sort of plays out like someone's diary.
Yeah.
I don't know who it's from, but it seems to be.
It had an inscription, didn't it?
Yeah. Did it say the year? It did say the year, right?
Probably, but don't ask me to say it, because it's continuity right now. If I say it, then it's true, and then I'll have to make.
No.
No, well, I'll just say it's set. Insert year here.
Yeah, please. I'll edit it in when I've worked out the year span. God, don't ask me questions like that right now.
Oh,
Which
that's during the like post cataclysm. Like that's during the Gods War.
Yeah. If that's how it's like, I like to formally apologise if my employer did anything shit then. I doubt he would have, because that's sort of his business to do good, but that seems quite bad.
Well, from what I understand of it, it wasn't so much that people were doing shit things, it was more just like the gods were fighting and then didn't really think about any of the collateral.
Seems a bit out
I
of
mean,
character.
I'm not gonna lie, as much as Tyr is all, good and all, I suppose, at least based on the stories that I've read, he's a god. We're
he might
nothing
have
in
had-
comparison.
First of all, that's not a good mindset to have. You're worth, you're worth lots. You're worth lots of things. You're a very lovely person. Anyway,
Oh, thanks.
I mean,
I don't
I'll be
know.
honest with you, Flopsy. I don't much like this book. If you'd like to borrow it tonight and see if you can find anything.
Well,
don't
we
think
perhaps have a little
that
bit
I-
of a problem there because I can't read whatever jargon shit that is.
Oh, that's right. It's written in Celestial, isn't it?
For ease of use,
bits in common.
it was
Bits in.
it's readable in common. It was just the front cover was draconic.
I mean, I guess I can read it.
I've left the bookmark. Don't go past it.
No spoilers.
Yep. 'Cause-
Okay, well, I guess I'll eat it, and I'll read it during. I'll digest it all.
Oh,
I'll read it during breakfast, I guess.
Eggs.
Sure. I wouldn't recommend it doing it while eating.
She'll pull a face. Okay,
Oh,
I'm
no.
not entirely sure whether I'm intrigued or really put off. I can't tell.
It's the most, I know, greasy mud ingestion I've ever read in a book.
Oh.
Take
Not
that
a
as you will.
recommendation.
No, but it might be useful if it is an actual diary from the time.
Okay.
You'll have to come over here. I can't pick it up.
Oh yeah, I'll walk on over and pick the book up.
Yeah, it's a pretty light book. It's easy enough to do.
I cast mage armor.
Yeah. Just every morning. Mage armor. Very good. Cool. And as you guys head down, the tavern itself has got a few people in it. A few people that just sort of wandered off the street, but you get the sense that most people are sort of wanting to be outside in the festivities rather than cooped up. But you do see the odd, and when I say odd, they are the sort of the odd individual of sort of hoods over their heads, looking a little bit shady or just trying to keep themselves out of the way. Get the sense possibly known criminals, that type of thing. And they're just sort of averting their gaze as you come down. Yeah.
Gonna go straight up to the counter and just ding the bell 3 times. Ding ding ding.
How was your sleep?
Good.
Just
Oh, it
slams the
was
cleaver down.
so good. The beds were so comfy. You're looking great today, Lucy.
Thank you so much. Have you left the room tidy? I will be conducting inspections at the crack of noon.
Sure. Yeah.
I do them
that's not a-
every
that's not-
day. I like to keep my
Do you-
tavern nice and fresh for my visitors.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm sure you do. The craziest thing happened last night, though. We were in bed, and Flopsy was like looking out of the window, and a bat just flew into the window head first.
Oh
and
yeah,
smacked into it.
Gave me a right start. Honestly, I've never jumped higher in my life, and I'm a rabbit.
And it was huge, by the way. I've never seen a bat that big in my life.
Imagine a rock this big. as a bat.
Yeah, I
Just give it
imagine.
wings.
Yeah, it was a hench bat.
A henchman.
It's the bat gym. It's the bat gym.
The Bat Gym. Right.
He benches. But yeah, anyway, so like other than that, no, like it should be great.
What could I get you for brekkie?
Yeah, I'll just look over at Hew and just be like, just like a plate of everything.
Eggs.
Probably. Eggs.
Could I have some waffles with some like syrup? That'd be lovely.
Most certainly. I'll do the best waffles in town.
Even better.
She just wanders off into the kitchen. And yeah, a few 5 minutes later, a massive platter of eggs and 2 plates of waffles just stacked high, covered in syrup.
Oh my god.
On the ass.
I'm just gonna try one of those. You're gonna be on a sugar high all day if you eat both of those. Don't do it.
That sounds great. We're potentially doing a heist, so I need to get like ready.
Oh yeah. Hew and Lugas, we forgot to say we're potentially doing a heist or deciding whether we're gonna go and die in the ring today. And we were wondering where you guys stood on that.
I thought the game starts tomorrow. Have I got nailed on again?
It's tomorrow.
Yes,
Tomorrow.
but we've got to tell them if we need to leave the games today. If we don't tell them, we're in it.
Okay.
And we've also got to think about the fact that there's that portal that's still underneath the shop floor, the museum. Just a
don't
random
worry
portal to
about that.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, it
You've
probably
got a
check
very
the-
hefty wooden crate on that thing. Nothing's
Yeah.
getting through that.
And
And
whatever I saw
if
about
we
that
could,
guy, it did not look
if-
particularly hedge.
if we could, as we're here and it's the festival, we could enjoy some of the festivities. I'm on holiday. It would be nice to have a brief look around as we're here.
Of course.
Priorities and all
I'll
that.
give you
Yeah, that
a smack on the shoulder and be like, that's the spirit.
I think I saw a
I've gotta go to the
saucer
post office
outside.
again. A saucer?
Doing all kinds of amazing, deep, dark magics. He had a ball. I saw it. It was in one hand, and he opened it. It wasn't there, and it was in the other hand. Amazing.
Oh, I see. Did he do something like this? And then I'm gonna get a copper piece, and I'm gonna try and do the same kind of trick that I'm presuming Hew is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this time do it without plates. That's the big purpose.
I get excited when I think of something D&D mechanics I've never done before. What's your passive performance? As this is an easy trick.
Performance. I was hoping sleight of hand.
What's your passive sleight of hand? I've never done that one either.
18.
Yeah, sure, you can do this trick.
Yeah.
No worries.
I didn't know
yeah, so
you
I
were
just-
a wizard.
You just can't judge a book by its cover.
Wow. Well, follow me, impressed. I've never known a wizard before.
Well, it takes one to know one.
What? Hew now believes he's a wizard, thanks.
Hew, you're suddenly you're just looking around and things just seem different. You've got this...
The world has changed.
Yeah, you've got this different outlook on life right now. You're looking at the tiny details of how things are constructed and how they are formed. It's very interesting.
Amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna just sit there with a coin, desperately trying to make it teleport, just by staring at it and then looking at my hand and then not understanding how I need to do things, just expecting it to work from now.
I'll just smirk at Julius. I think that's going to keep him occupied for a while.
Yeah.
I think you're very cool. rabbit. Okay, so we'll do that thing where we're like, yeah, we're gonna be in the games, and then we'll have a great day, and we can either just leave or not turn up tomorrow.
The only thing I'd say about that is that we've already got a lot of people who are putting a lot of money on us for some reason, because they have some false hope that the odds are not with us. So if we do win, they're going to get a lot of profit. And if we say we're doing it and then we don't turn up, those people are going to be losing a lot of money. And don't get me wrong, like, that's not necessarily that's something I could potentially live with, but I know if it was me, I would be a little bit pissed. Just a little bit.
It's about the
Andy,
same. It's about the same odds as Everton winning the Premier League.
Yeah.
Just,
How does
Super fucking
the how does the tournament work? Would we know? Like, is it different rounds on different days, or is it you're in it until it's done?
I suppose you will know that part of it. So you when in your last conversation, one of you asked how many games there were. The 10 year ago, there was 3 games, but they did make the insinuation that there could be more, there could be less, but they are all conducted on a single day. You would know that.
On a single day. Okay.
Oh, on one day. 3 games in one day. Okay. Yeah, we would die.
Not my 2 spell slots.
I know. We're
Don't
not getting
worry,
8
you
hours.
just have to have a short rest and then you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, so, Q, where do you want to go first?
Well, it would just be nice just to see the festivities, and if we can see some sights on the way to the town hall or wherever it is that we need to go, then that should be fine. Lucy, and I hope Lucy appears.
What?
It's the festival today, isn't it? Where's Good?
What?
The festival.
The festival's in the entire city. What do you mean, where's
Yeah,
good? Here.
But what's good to see? What would you recommend? What's good to see?
My favourite part of the festival is the apple bobbing.
Apple bobbing. That sounds fantastic. Where would one find the apple bobbing?
Oh, well, I mean, each vendor sort of selects their slots, and you're never guaranteed your slot, so just somewhere, probably the city centre, as it's so popular, the apple bobbing.
Apple bobbing. Well, there we go. Thank you. See, always ask the locals. It says in my travel guide. Always ask the locals what they enjoy.
I'll tell you what, if you can beat my high score of 6 apples in 30 seconds, I'll give you 10 gold. Oh.
I will give it a go.
Well, technically it'll be 36 seconds. Because 6 times 6 is 36.
Apple bobbing is one action.
Yes, you will require an action to take the apple. Is that all? Can I go?
Yeah, sorry. I just that.
All right.
So there we go. That's my plan for the day. Apple bobbing.
Same deal, Julius. You perform here tonight. You have a place to stay in a mill. All right.
Oh, yeah. Great. I will almost certainly do that.
I don't believe you. Bye-bye.
Oh, love you.
Fuck off.
Okay. I'll help Flopsy finish off her pancakes. Still
They were
doing that
waffles.
annoying thing of like eating slightly too much, like of the other person's food.
It's just gonna like be giving you significant side eye, but it's used to it at this
It's
point.
not even noticing. I just carry on loading it in.
Giving me PTSD.
Okay.
That shit.
I actually hate it as well. Right. So, to apple bobbing.
Apple
Well, it's in
bobbing.
a city centre, so that's actually near where we want to go. So, 2 birds,
Yeah.
1 stone.
How many eggs were on the platter when it was brought out, Andy?
24.
24.
5 dozen
What a
eggs.
Bruh.
We go. Hew has eaten 21 eggs.
Bruh.
Would you like to explain
I'm
how
not
you
a-
have calculated this? Or
1d20 plus 1d4, 21.
all right, fair enough. I like it.
I know I'm only wee, but
Oh, don't worry, Lugas. You can have some of my waffles if you want.
I'm more of a flapjack man.
Suit yourself.
Cool.
Right.
So yeah, you'll finish your breakfast. Where would you like to head? And I suppose you'll as you sort of head out of the tavern, you'll just immediately see the street that you've seen before, and I've just reused it. All the streets look the same here in Neverwinter, for sure. But you see, all of you now sort of see the various sort of vendor stalls that are set up within these side streets. You get the sense that Lucy told you that the vendors would almost book their slots up in the main thoroughfare of the festival, but these are more sort of ad hoc stands that have sort of a little bit makeshift. Half of the stalls are just built by children. They're just sort of put up there, but you get the sense that they don't really have a permit to be there. So they're quite mobile stands. So if the fuzz comes and knocking, they can leg it. Yeah. There's one with just Del Boy stood there selling some trash. But yeah, Hew, you immediately see this small human child, and he's got someone next to him as well, who's sort of wearing this black cape and a black top hat and a small stick with a white part at the end of it. He's twirling it round, and you see he has a deck of cards in one hand, and as he sort of twirls this black stick with a white bit at the end of it, one of the cards just goes into his other hand, and that noise you can hear is just coming from fucking nowhere.
It's one of those mages I was telling you about. Flopsy, look! And I'll rush over. Boy,
Oh, okay.
amazing! How does it work?
Well, let me show you. And the card floats towards you. And actually, Flopsy, you're looking at this. Roll me just a straight intelligence roll.
It's straight intelligence roll.
It's
That's
straight
actually something I'm fairly good at. Right, okay. 14.
14. It's interesting. All of these small tricks, you get the sense that it's just tricks, it's not magic. But actually, this card sort of floating towards Hew, seemingly with no strings attached, you are a little bit bewildered of how this is happening. And the sound, Hew, as it gets closer, just
Is the sound coming from the card, or does it from a direction?
make a perception check.
Yeah.
You don't.
11.
It's like a sensory overload at this point. You're just not sure. You're darting around trying to see, and then the card's sort of flapping in your face, and then the card just back to his hand. That'll be one gold, please.
Oh, and I'll look around and say, okay.
And then
No,
Give me a gold.
Okay. I mean, it must take a lot of money to go through the training for such astounding skills.
Such
Hand
money.
over.
Such money. I'm very poor now. Thank you.
Insight check.
No insight check needed. This guy's conning him. He takes the gold into his hand, and he just sort of takes it between his thumb and his middle finger, and his other hand just grabs it, and then he just goes. It's gone. And he flicks it back from behind your ear, and flicks it up in the air, grabs it, pops it in his pocket.
Such power.
Well,
hey, Hugh, perhaps you want to keep moving down because the apple bobbin's over there and that's what you want to be doing. You got to make sure you get some money for the apple bobbin.
Oh, true. I'm in awe, young sir. Thank you so much for your exhibition. As I wander off towards the apple bobbing, the best day of my life.
Not a problem. So as you head down this main street, yeah, there's some baked goods on the left. There's someone selling knitted rugs over to the right, and you do come up to the city centre. As you were
I'm gonna grab Flopsy's arm and like drag her past the baked goods stalls. Like close down. No.
Yeah,
No more.
the
like-
smells are almost hypnotic, Flopsy, as they do smell so good. But as you all head on out into the city centre, this place is rammed. Essentially the same kind of density of people that you saw on your first day here in Neverwinter, where they were announcing the games and the prize. But throughout these people, you can see these several stalls, almost like a fair. Essentially, they're all sort of darted around in this kind of ring road style maze, as it were. So you almost get taken past every single stall as you make your way through the city centre. And you do see straight in front of you, just for clarity, that there is apple bobbing in front of you, but there does appear to be a line if you wish to partake. But next,
How long's the line?
there's about 3 people in front of you, but they seem quite big, burly chaps have lined up for the apple bobbing. Right next to it is one of those games where there is this almost strange looking device. It's sort of got a trigger and a hand guard, and it's sort of resembles sort of a magic projectile thing. It looks like it shoots, and as a child walks up to it, starts to spray water, and he's filling up what appears to be a balloon with water.
Oh, on that thing.
Can I turn to Hugh at this point? Hugh, out of interest, how much experience do you have with money?
Well, it was a communal thing back where I was, back where I grew up. So we never really used coins and money and things. But I found it quite difficult to adjust since leaving the commune, if I'm honest. It's quite difficult to get this stuff, isn't it?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Definitely, yes. Just wanted to let you know, you just perhaps want to be thinking a little bit about how much like you spend gold wise, because gold is actually quite expensive. And you know, you don't want to be wasting that much money on magicians in the street. You know what I say?
Oh,
You're saying
it's a lot. Is that what the pale ones are? The like the shining ones? Are they?
Yeah,
Are they worth
they're okay.
more? Or
The even better are the really brown ones.
Electrum?
No,
No.
no.
We don't do that here. We don't do
Don't
that.
speak that word in his face.
You don't speak of it.
Yeah, one of I'll flick you a copper, like one of those. That's
Okay.
even that was maybe overpaid.
so.
Oh no.
As we're walking, Flopsy, as I'm assuming we're kind of joining the line for that wasn't concerning at all.
Just
as
mention
the-
Electrum and I might roll damage. That's all.
As I'm assuming we're joining the line for the apple bobbing, I'm going to explain to Hew the concept of money and like, so 10 of these dark brown pieces. You see these ones, and I'm holding up a copper.
Yeah.
10 of these equal 1 of these silvery grey pieces,
Okay.
and 10 of these make 1 of these big yellow pieces. Yeah?
So that's worth 20 of those.
He's getting it quicker than I would have realised.
No.
I'm really
so-
imagining.
On your
Have
head,
you,
Hugh.
have you guys seen Father Ted? You know, when he's like explaining the cows, and he's like,
Far
Fun.
away.
Far away.
So 10 silver is 1 gold. And I suppose it would be like 100 copper as a gold.
Oh. And what is one of the brown ones like? How many apples is this?
And you do see, to help out in your argument as well, Flopsy, that there is a sign for apple bobbing which says 2 copper.
2 copper.
2. Oh. That's quite a few apples. I wonder if.
Yeah.
Oh.
As you look back
Would
to
you-
you, the
With
stall with the magician on has vanished.
Yeah.
And in its
Wow.
place, 50 apples stacked that kid just bought.
yeah.
Flopsy, I'm concerned that I don't fully understand this. Would you mind? I feel like I can trust you with my purse. Would you mind holding on to this? I think there's 33 of those goldy ones in there.
You don't want to say that out loud. We're in a busy street, and thieves and pickpockets are going to be around. As much as it's a joyous festival, you kind of want to keep how much money you've got on you a little bit secret, you know?
Okay. There's 200 gold in there.
Oh my god.
Keep it safe.
You didn't.
They'll
Is there
never
actually
know.
200 gold? Oh,
No, there's 33.
Oh, you're
I'll give you my purse. Yeah, because I don't want them to know how much is in there.
oh,
So I say there's 200.
Sure. So I've got
Is
33
Lugas-
extra gold.
Yeah.
Where's
33
Lugas? Is
extra gold.
Lugas like walking, or is he riding on Hew again?
I mean, I'll roll the d4.
I rolled a d4.
like a D4, like a D4.
Don't ever sing that song. Oh god, that song.
Do you remember that song?
I hate it when it came
Like a
out.
G.
Yeah.
When did that come out? Oh, that was a long time ago, wasn't it?
10 years ago, maybe?
I think 3
I
was.
feel like it's going to make us feel really old
Yeah.
when we found out when it came out.
Hugh, I'm on you.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna get wet.
I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go on. I'm not gonna go on your face. I'm taking a
Are we-
shoulder position.
All right.
Where that apple bobbing is, are we anywhere near, like, so we're in this square, right? Is the council building that the big thing?
Yeah, you very much see the large council building and just this whole square. Just the Morningwood was over to the right, so you're probably around here. Just sort of the apple bobbing was one of the first 5 stalls that you've come across, as you'll need to make your way through this maze if you wanted to go up towards the council building itself.
Okay, cool. Wow.
What,
Do we
are there still the guards stationed outside?
Make a perception check from where you are and just the flurry of people. Cool. You see that there is 1 guard outside. Before there was 2. Now there is only 1.
Do we recognise them? Is it Branfron?
Oh my god,
Wow.
what was the other one?
Can it be?
called?
Can it be Adam? I like Adam.
Adam. Yeah.
So, and I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm making shit up on the spot. This time, you do see that it is Adam. I had to go back and watch.
Go.
It's all right. He was sound. The other guy was.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy was an asshole. Adam's a lovely person.
It does hit,
Adam,
He was
guard in
not-
charge.
it does hit you that it is a bit strange that there was 2 guards and now there's only 1 Flopsy. So
Or was he taken in the night
that's what you
to a
jump
series
to.
of cages with a very awkward
And-
butcher man?
Branthan was the one I stole the keys from.
Correct.
So he could be being reprimanded for losing his keys. I'm gonna turn to Julius. So you know that guard that I stole the keys from? He's not there anymore. Yeah, he did suck. He sucked really bad, right? He was an asshole. But he's not there anymore. And there's only 1 guard, unless he's hidden.
He could be
Just behind
fired.
the pillar.
Terrible situations.
Unless he rolled a 27 on his hide stealth roll.
Yeah. He might just not be working today. Like, they don't always work the same shifts every day, right?
Yeah, but I'm just wondering, this place is real busy. If anything, you'd think that there would be more security, and there's less.
I kind of have to point out that we did leave it an entire day between stealing the keys and coming back. And he probably realised that the keys were gone, which means that someone somewhere probably knows that some keys have been stolen.
Or dropped. You don't assume
Or
it's been... Or nicked.
They've
You don't assume
gone.
it's been nicked. Gravity's not going to steal... Not going to break into your house.
I mean, how securely were they fastened though?
I mean, if you could...
I mean, they weren't going to come off, without some kind of, persuasion.
Yeah, you rolled very high to be able to take them.
I rolled a 27.
Well, listen,
Oh,
you guys do the apple bobbing and I'll just stake things out a little bit.
do you
Do you
want
want
me to join you?
or?
Oh, sorry. I'll stick with
I
you.
mean, someone has to be responsible for Hew,
Aye, I got you.
and it's 200 gold.
It's probably wise.
Yeah, a second pair of eyes would be great.
I don't fancy getting naked. I'll stay with you.
I've done it once, I'm not doing it again.
It takes some serious persuasion from public nudity at my end.
And it's at this point, it is now, I assume, Hew, you're at the front of the apple bottom queue. It is now your turn. You see this small sort of, it's a well-made stool with a sort of a shawl rug over the top of it that sort of presents itself as more of a bar area. And on top of the bar is 3 large wooden sort of half barrels, if it were. So it's not quite as high as a regular barrel. It's almost been sawed in half. And they are filled to the brim with water and apples. And just behind them is a small goblin with a monocle. 0 hair apart from a tiny little wisp of grey. You probably count the amount of hairs that's just sort of wisping off his head. There's about 7. And he goes, step right up for apple bobbing. If you can take more than 10 apples in 36 seconds, you'll become the world leader. And you'll win the coveted prize that's mysterious and magical.
What is it? Yes, I'm here. I'll give it a go.
2 copper for you then, sir. Step right up.
And I'll look to somebody. Is it Adam? You're with me, aren't you?
Yeah, Lugas is here.
Lugas, sorry, I gave my money to Flopsy.
Oh wait, no, we're still there. We haven't gone yet because I have something very
Yeah,
important. I need to do.
I'll give you 20 copper out of your own purse.
Oh, his pocket money.
There you go.
Spend it wisely.
Thank you, sir.
Don't spend it on sweets.
So,
And
Well, I'm gone. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, it's fine. I was going to make a bad decision. Go ahead.
Okay, so the objective of the game is to have your hands behind your back. No cheating. I'll be watching. And he sort of points to his monocle with his big beady eye, and it's magnifying his pupil, and it's fucking huge. It's quite intimidating, in fact. The aim of the game is to take as many apples within 10 rounds using your action as you possibly can. If you score 10 or more, you will be prescribed the winner. However, if you get 3, you can receive a prize. If you get 6, you get a better prize, and you get the idea.
Let's go. How do I hands behind my back?
Hands behind your back.
What's next?
Stand upright. And bob.
And he's gonna just bounce up and down.
Oh,
Charge my way in. 1 second. I just want to grab Hew by the face and look him in the eyes and go, I have just seen you eat 21 eggs. You got this. And I'm going to give him bardic inspiration.
okay,
Amazing.
Cool. What is your bardic D6, yeah?
It is 1d6.
1d6.
For 10 minutes, you can add it to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Yeah, so as you level up in Bard, your bardic inspiration die will go up to, say, D8, then a D10 to a D12. So right now, you're at D6, so you've got a D6 to add to one of these rolls. So he will sort of go, no, not bobbing on the spot. Bobbing in there, and he'll point down to this sort of half barrel filled with water, and you can see that the apples are just bobbing in there. With your hands tied behind your back, stick your face in. Try and get one of the apples.
Okay. And I will do exactly that, I suppose.
Okay. So, mechanics-wise, pretty mechanics light on this one. Just if you are going in face first, as he said, then just roll a d20, and the DC will be a 12 to pick up an apple.
All right.
Would I be able to
Here we go.
psychically coach him to give him to assist on these rolls?
Ooh, There's gonna be 10 rolls. I'll allow you to assist on 2 of them. So 2 of them you can roll with advantage.
Okay.
And
And just to clarify, the bardic I can use after the roll
After
as
the
well.
roll,
I don't have
correct.
to choose before.
Yeah.
That's
and
fine.
you, as a, I'm not telling you that you can do certain things, but it will take an action. You do have your bonus action and movement. There are other things you can do if you want to be crafty about it. So yeah,
Round the other.
Anybody have control water?
Yeah, do we need to do a loose initiative or?
I mean, no, we'll just
Full initiative.
step in whenever you guys feel free. So go ahead and make the first D20 then, Hew.
All right.
Yeah, you successfully, as you
Look at
bob
that.
in, you sort of whisk your head around like a thrashing shark,
Yeah.
and you find purchase on one of the apples, and you bring it back up like some action movie star as your hair flies back. You've got an apple in your mouth. You've secured 1. Someone else.
It's
keeps
worth
track.
mentioning that Hew has scrunched his face, his eyes as closed as possible, opened his mouth as wide as possible. These big, almost bear-like teeth, as he practically engulfs the entire apple in his mouth.
Cool.
Come out, shake off the water, spit the apple out, scrunch up his face again, in for the second go.
Go for it. You will very barely, you sort of get you get 6 seconds per time of trying to hit the apple. You just manage to find purchase on it and bring it up as you go, as you gasp for air, but you do get that second apple.
Right. I've got to remember to breathe. Breathing is key. Oh no!
No, so with a 5, you sort of thrash around and the apples are
Oh,
just sort
no.
of bobbing off of your head, and you just can't find the angle. That is going to be a miss. Remember, you can roll 2 advantage because of assistance from Adam. Not that you can re-roll that one.
Oh, okay. Sorry?
Not that you can re-roll that one. It's just before you roll, decide if this is one of the ones you're going to use advantage for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're on attempt number 4.
Right, in which case, I will open my eyes as I aim.
Ooh. And you
add.
just get it.
Oh. Yeah, okay, I opened one eye.
Cool. So you're on 4 out of 5.
And I will open the other eye.
You
Yeah.
Much more effective.
It was adding them.
It was adding them there. Oh god, yeah, it was adding it on that. Oh, you didn't. Yeah, you didn't get the last one, Hugh. I'm so sorry. You're not rolling with advantage. You were adding them together.
Oh, bugger. Sorry.
Okay. No, that's all right.
I'll add my bardic for the previous one. Then, that's right.
Yeah, go for it. So roll a d6. So that was 8 on the previous one.
Yeah.
So you've carried.
I've completely forgotten the rules. So I get 10 rounds,
10
and
rounds.
I need to beat 10.
You don't have to beat
for the
10.
record.
10's for the grand prize, which you're not going to do anymore. So
You need to beat 6 goals from Lucy.
yeah. So you're currently 3 out of 5, unless you want to roll that bardic on the one before.
No, I won't because
Right. So 3 out of 5 currently.
So right, just a standard one then.
Yeah, you'll find purchase on another one. 4 out of 6.
4 out of 6. Quick draw.
Yeah, you
6 out of 7.
6 out of 7. You do still have one with advantage. One more with advantage.
Oh, did I not do?
Okay, guys. 11. Yeah, so even with advantage, you don't hit that one, so that'll be a 6 out of 8.
I will bardic that one then.
All right,
Yeah, because you guaranteed it with Bard.
7 out of 8.
7 out of 8. Do I need? Was there a prize at 9 as well? You said a prize at 3. A prize.
Ask me in a minute. I'll make it up in a minute.
All right. All right.
No.
Oh.
So you failed, mate. You missed a barrel on that one.
Damn.
One more
Was it
go
one
then.
more?
Yeah, one more go. Wow! We got ourselves a true apple bobber. You scored 8 out of 10. And you will receive 3 healing potions. Pushes them your way.
Ooh, me.
Yeah, pretty damn good.
Wow. Yeah. Flopsy, how much are these worth?
Very fucking expensive. Just don't say anything and put them in the bag.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Goblin Friend. And I'll pat him on the head. Did Lucy say I needed to beat 6?
Yes, you needed to beat 6.
Right, I need to remember that. Can I?
You're right.
Bless you.
Sorry.
I don't suppose there's a certificate or anything of my score or a little ticket printout?
Yep, and he'll turn around and he'll just sort of he'll take a piece of sort of back guano and lavender from the small little component pouch on his belt, and he'll crush them together and pull these sort of arcane runes just go, and just out of the corner of the room, this small ticket printer just goes. He rips off a receipt and hands it to you, where it says 7 out of 10.
Thank you very much. Did I get 7 or 8?
7. All right, I don't know. 7.
You said 8 earlier.
I thought it was 8.
All right, then you got 8.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't completely remember.
8 out of 10.
I've added those health pots to your inventory, but
Thank you very much.
well, come again next time.
That was the best thing I've ever done in my life. This day cannot get better.
Cool. Yeah, Flopsy.
I'm gonna just very quickly look at Julius as I sort of as we walk away. 2 copper. That was 2 copper, and we got 3 healing potions. They're like 50 gold a pop.
Yeah, the city is backwards. Are they healing potions?
Then out above the table, they're not that much in mine. I reduced the price of a lot of things, by the way. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there might be 50 gold in Baldur's Gate.
There's also a very strong chance they're like olive oil mixed with some stuff that we don't want to think about.
No,
Red food
Oh,
colour.
that's true.
It does say Tesco's own on it.
Uh-oh.
Tesco's fine.
Yeah, Tesco's fine.
Yeah, we didn't even get Tesco's finest. Tesco's finest healing potion.
Out of interest, Andy, what happens to the apples once they've been bitten?
They go into you could do with them what you will.
The
mate.
next bucket.
Oh, and you get the
I've taken-
apples?
Yeah, for health and safety purposes, they're not allowed to reuse the apples.
They don't reuse the apples. Thank goodness. That's fine.
How did
That's fine.
mate,
I don't know. I didn't think about the economy of it. I'll be honest.
this poor goblin's got.
You
He needs.
you all get the sense that they've put on this show for the enjoyment of the people, as it only happens within 10 years. I don't think anyone's trying to make any money, because they certainly aren't.
Not with that exchange rate, they're not.
It's all right. They're funded by the local
Oh, shit.
authority to do it. So,
Yes.
you know,
Oh,
fine.
Hugh's on the
Sorry.
the bonbons.
He's on the bonbons again.
I'm gonna add the apples to the jar of alcoholic strawberry bonbons.
Alcoholic? How did you make it alcoholic?
You filled
Well,
it
I
with.
poured
I missed something.
Poured the grog in it.
Okay. Yeah, like at this point, it's starting to
It's
like
becoming nasty.
it's starting to
That
fizz.
is
It's
like a kid science experiment.
yeah, you know when you start as a kid, you start putting stuff in, it starts to froth essentially, and you're just like, what's making that froth? But just the amount of shit, you start seeing this sort of froth within your
This
jar.
is the kind of thing that you find in the corner of your kid's bedroom. A jar of random shit.
100%. Or can you remember back in the day where like there was that thing that was going around that was like dirty pints?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
It's a dirty pint.
Ugh.
Oh.
Vile.
Just because of random
I mean-
knowledge as well. Have you ever heard of a Balamori kebab as well, where it's just a kebab with every one of the sauces in the kebabi? It's called a Balamori.
Oh, God.
Tastes really good actually.
What's the story?
Kebabs are vile.
Anyway,
Okay.
D&D.
Anyway.
Yes.
Tangents.
Right, anyway, yeah. What are we doing?
We're up to stake out the town hall.
Went to stake out. I would like to set up near the council building
Mm-hmm.
somewhere, preferably near where the gardens or trees are. And I will be staking out the guard situation, but I'm gonna put myself down and like get out my violin or fiddle,
Mhm.
same thing.
The suspicious pig.
So the sort of the logistics of this is you've both sort of made your way through all of these stalls and all of these people, and you come up these large steps essentially. Now you're more than welcome to sort of stand here. This picture is a good depiction of where you are. But as you do ascend the steps, you do see that the lady that I can't remember her name, the one that was originally registering all the players into the games with the book, she is stood there, as well as a guard from behind, which is Adam.
Are the doors open? Are people going in and out of the town hall?
Let's say you've been stood there for about 5 minutes. You've seen one person come in and out.
Cool. That's not going to be conspicuous. Me just entering. Did they look like official, like an employee?
Make a perception check.
They never go well for me.
Yeah, they don't, do they? With a 9, you get the sense that they didn't look like any kind of official. Maybe just somebody with a meeting, maybe with an appointment.
Okay.
And near wherever the garden is. There a garden?
Not really a
Something like that.
garden, no. It's more just stonework around the sort of the front of this place. But there are shrubbery and sort of flower boxes around. It's not so much garden in front of this town hall, but to the sides and down the streets are more not garden areas, but they've got trees and things like that. But it'd be very much to the side of the council building if you wanted to head over there.
Inside the building. Say that again. Sorry, that last one.
So as you can see on the image itself, the trees and the shrubberies are more over there, but around the perimeter of the council building is more plant boxes that sort of send a perimeter around this building that have lovely flowers in there, roses, daffodils, that type of thing.
I'll just set myself up somewhere, like, I don't know, over here. And I'll start, like, just playing as though I'm entertaining, but really I want to be keeping my eye out for a woman walking around. I'm like...
Don't worry, I got you.
I'm not really looking at the guards much.
Yeah, okay, just do me a favour, roll a D100, and Flopsy, would you be following, or would you be sort of at the front of the...
I would like to just continue around the side a little bit and just see what the back doors. You said there were 2 back doors, and they both had 2 guards on them in the night time. Are those guards still there?
They are still posted. So right at the back of the building, you do see the 2 side entrances. One at the far left of the building, one at the far right, and they do still have their guards posted outside.
Okay. And then I'll go back to Julius's little thing.
Cool. So Julius, it takes you're sort of there for around 10 minutes. And there's people everywhere. Some people are happily listening to your beautiful melody, and you do just spot a red-headed lady with a small piece of cloth over her head and under her chin, and small tiny spectacles with a basket over one arm, and she is tending to the flowers, and she's sort of watering them as she goes. She plants another sort of sapling in the soil, takes out another sapling from her bag and places it in, and replaces some of the flowers that are dead. I don't know much about flowers.
Okay, I'm just gonna watch her for a minute or 2.
Okay. Yeah, she just goes about that business, going around. She does come fairly close to you now, sort of around 10 feet, which doesn't seem to be paying you much attention.
I'm gonna just sort of... Julius.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm still playing.
Oh. Do you think there's ever a time where perhaps you're not staring lewdly at a woman?
How old is this lady? Can we just clarify something first?
He said young woman.
Young woman.
Oh, young woman.
Young woman.
Okay.
Oh.
For some reason, I think it was an old lady.
A young woman dressed as an old woman. I'd probably say that.
Oh, okay. I think I recognize her. Hang on, hold on 1 second. And I'm gonna walk over to the lady.
Do you want me to come?
And I walk on over to her.
She looks up and just greets you with a smile. Hello there.
I'll grab her on the arm and I'll be like, is it Amber?
No.
Are you not Amber? I swear we know each other, right? From college. Amber, right?
I never went to college. The name's Juliet. Nice to meet you.
Oh. Could have sworn you were. Sorry, you looked a lot like someone that I knew back in the day. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Julius, and I'll offer my hand.
Nice to meet you. She holds out her hand as she places her basket on the floor. Ed, enjoying your time here in Neverwinter. Festival is booming.
Yeah. Me and some friends just came, how it is to kind of see the sights, maybe get a bit of work or something like that. Do you live here or you come for the festival?
No, I live here. I've lived here for about 25 years now. Me and my family live in the second quadrant.
the second quadrant. I'm not really sure where that is. We're staying over in the. Where are we staying? We're not staying in the second quadrant, right?
Which quadrant are
We
you
in?
based in?
3.
Pick one. Okay, good.
No, I
3.
do know. I do count.
We're staying in number 3. We haven't got round to see the second quadrant. Is there like some? Is it nice there? Is it
Oh,
like nice from a nice part of town or?
very nice. I mean, this sounds like I'm bragging almost, and I feel a little ashamed. But it's the yes, it's the noble part of our city.
Oh, you're definitely not Amber for sure. Yeah, she wasn't from that kind of background.
Well, never judge a book by its cover.
No, well, sorry about the confusion, and hey, maybe if we see each other again, maybe we can get a drink or something. You can tell me about life in the second quadrant.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh God.
We gotta try and get this. See if you can get a number.
Was it persuasion?
Yeah.
Don't be bad. Don't be bad.
Oh no!
Well, that was terrible.
Oh, yep, you are not pulling this one.
Oh, I'm so good at this as well.
And she slaps you.
I mean, with a nat 1.
Punches.
No, she won't.
Yes.
She won't slap you, but she does almost. She just goes. I think if we were to ever bump into each other, we could have another conversation. How's about that? But I think it's a little too early to arrange anything. But it has been a pleasure to meet you.
Conversation would be better than I could have hoped for. Anyway, I need to get back to work, so. And I'll walk away, and I'm gonna play my violin, but I'm gonna try really hard to make it really good.
Alright, performance check then, please.
Performance?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on,
You were gonna do
dice.
it.
Oh,
I can't.
Oh no!
Is it bad?
it's bad.
You
You rolled a 2 with a total of an 8. Yeah. So what were you playing again? A fiddle? Were you playing a fiddle?
Yes. A fiddle, please.
Yeah. So as you're playing your fiddle, the melody that you're kind of you're playing right now it is very pleasant, but as you kind of you start to raise the tempo slightly, but as you do, you almost you miss 2 of the chords, and one of the strings just goes twang like that, and just sounds like crap. So yeah, and she just as she walks past you, she just sort of laughs to herself. You do hear it, and she just goes along and pops some other saplings into the ground and removes some as she just carries on.
I'm just gonna smile at my own shitness.
When you walk back to me, I'm just gonna be sort of like smirking. Julius, what the fuck was that, man?
Wait.
I've never seen you bum so hard in my life. You're supposed to be good at that, dude.
Yep. Well, you know, we all have rough days.
Ego is bruised.
You see inside, he's like, and I'll just smile.
And
Really
she's just gonna be laughing.
When you're supposed to be looking for bloody with the whatever his name was, Bartholomew.
Yeah, sure. Let's hope that I have a little bit more luck with that one, eh?
Well, you know, just God damn it! I'm gonna like storm off.
Now, Flopsy, you'll see that the sort of the flower maiden, as Julius storms off, she does sort of look in his direction and just go. It just sort of carries on.
So I'm going to say to myself with that one, I'm like, oh, she loves the idiots. That's good.
We all need love. Why is it?
Keep
Why
promoting
is
it.
it when I pick a character with good charisma, I still act like a character with no charisma?
Dude, you shot your shot and it missed completely.
God. So dramatic.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up the stairs to the main entrance of the building.
Yes. And you are greeted by the dignitary figure, sort of in official robing, with the book just on the plinth outside of the council building. It's the same book that had all your names registered for the games, and you can see she's just sort of penning something in. And as you move up the stairs, you're sort of, there's a couple of people walking down the stairs and one person walking up and just to the side, but you seem to be the only person in her general vision, and she sort of just looks up from her spectacles as she was looking down from the book and just, good day. Oh, you. How are you?
Hi. I'm alright. Doing a bit better now. The shock's kind of worn off, you know.
Yes. Did you remember if you did sign up to the games, or do we still have a problem?
We may still have a little bit of a problem, but I don't know. I was actually wondering if I could actually get access into the building and see if there's someone a little bit higher up that might be able to have a chat.
Most certainly. I've already scheduled an appointment for you and your party.
My party is on the way. Don't worry. And I'm gonna sort of like wave my hand. If Hew's gonna be the easiest one to spot. So,
It's still apple bobbing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was there when
I'm
he did that.
stating now.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I'm watching other people do it.
Yeah. Hugh's like this right now. There's just stuff everywhere.
Do I? I don't think I do. I'm not on this character. No, I don't. Okay, I'm just gonna like try and whistle, but that really horrible, loud, high pitched whistle. Yeah.
Go for it.
The whole square goes quiet.
Yeah.
Everyone's like,
Yeah, just what the? And the lady just, God Almighty, why? Why would you do that?
I don't think you quite realise what kind of person I'm trying to get the attention of right here. He's a little bit dazzled. He needs loud noises.
Yeah, so Hugh,
The large puppy of a man wanders over.
The noises of apple bobbing, children shooting water at balloons, and they're popping, and it just, you hear the sound of just, as a small little firework goes off, and a sauce and a pig is running around. Just, and then you just hear this whistle. It's up to you if you've decided to listen to it.
Yeah, I will hear it. And my head will kind of snap round and hopefully see where it's coming from and trot over.
Cool.
I'm a fucking rogue.
And that's why we'll go and take a little bit of a break, guys. 'Cause I really need a wee.
Cool.
We're back in just a second. Let's jump back into it. I forgot where we're at. Flopsy has called over Hew and Lugas. You both off to the council building?
If Hugh is, I automatically am.
Yeah, I was going to say, Lugas has no choice over this. I've been whistled and I am coming.
Fair enough. Julia,
And I'm presuming Julius is still on the side as well, so...
Yeah, Julius, are you just offered a strop, or are you coming with?
Nah, I'm just trying to sort out my blooming broken violin. But yeah,
I'll just shout out from the stairs. Hey, Charmer over there. Do you want to come over here?
Like jog on up. He's alright. He's not ruffled too much.
So
Just a little bit.
you're all here. If you'd like to follow me, and she will guide you all into the large council building. Will this work? Do you all see that?
Yeah, we do.
Ooh, hello.
You know, mine.
Hello, look.
Very slow, but I will.
The door's open. Look, the door's open.
Whoa.
I didn't do that. I'm not going to take credit for it. But the bloody door's open. So this person that you're following is this person here in front of you. So yeah, battle map again doesn't mean combat, guys. It's not just going to be combat just thrown around. And he will sort of guide you in and say, please follow me. Oh, you're actually all coming. Awesome. I'll try it. And he pulls you into this room over here. If you can all see that.
Before he takes us in,
Mhm.
can I just say, can I just ask where the bathroom is?
Oh yes, most certainly. Just it'll be just down the hall, and to your right. Yes. No, look, I found one. I have found the bathroom.
Over here.
Yes, exactly that.
Excellent.
Cool. Yeah, and as you sort of head up this sort of marbled laid hall of sort of marbled workstone, you do see two guards, one on the left, one on the right. They are stood there just at attention. They slide you a quick glance, but yeah, you are sort of free to walk around. And yeah, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll move it for you, just so you're not getting completely lost. There you go. Look, there's an actual.
That is actually a bathroom.
I know,
oh
right?
My God.
That's crazy, isn't it? Okay. Should and the person, we'll call him Bob, because I forgot what I called him originally. He'll look at you. We should perhaps wait for Flopsy, or would you like to continue?
No, she has a real bad, a sugar intake problem. She'll probably be quite a while.
Right.
Probably best if we carry on and just don't mention it when she comes back.
Okay. And as he sort of leads you all into this room here, and you ill close door, and you see in front of you this elderly figure is just sort of stoking the fire on two chairs behind this large oak desk, and he gets up with his small little walking stick cane. He comes on over. Hello. These must be the participants of the games, the new team. Yes, I do believe that there was a problem with your registration. You were not supposed to be registered. Am I correct? And you see him pop on his spectacles and start to rifle through pages on the desk.
Yeah, it seems we were somehow signed up accidentally as a team. And we were kind of wondering how.
I guess that's what I'm also wondering. It's not outside the realms of possibility that somebody would be able to forge your signature and potentially con us or dupe us into adding 4 names down. But I concede I have I have all of your names and all of your signatures. I would presume they're not actually yours if you're telling the truth. Sorry, small creature. Are you talking to me?
I mean, I was about to say, are you sure it says my name? How is it spelt?
I do believe, and he sort of goes for about 3 different pieces of paper. Yes, I can see there is a slight discrepancy in the way that your name is spelt on some of these older documents. However, it appears as though it has been corrected with 2 U's instead of just 1 and a multiple A. It has been corrected, it would appear.
I'm glad to be. I finally feel properly represented. Thank you.
Yes. And we wholeheartedly apologise from the city of Neverwinter. I hope you can accept this apology.
Sure.
So,
Harmless.
well, I suppose the question is over to all of you. The games are, I can assure you, the games hold a kind of a stigma to them. We like to hold a spectacle. We like to give the crowd what they want, which is these days danger and the potential of death. But I can assure you the games are fully safe in every way. And you see sort of next to him there's this large brass bracelet. And it's almost it's less of a bracelet, more of a bangle. It's more of a clasp that clasps around your arm. And he places it on himself and he just says, these are force bracelets. They can be activated either via the wearer or remotely if we feel that you're in enough danger. Once activated, you will be placed inside an arcane force cage, and you will be removed from the arena. Of course, you will disqualify yourself from the tournament, and perhaps your team will be down a member or multiple if you are all in danger. But I can assure you, the crowd doesn't necessarily want to see it, but it happens. We must not have another death here at the games. It wasn't the best last time.
Last time?
We have had a death. To be completely transparent, there has been 2 deaths over the multiple festivals that we have had. Unfortunate as they were, the individual, back then we had less technology within these bracelets, and they were just they were a healing aid. Unfortunately, the combatant was unable to be revivified using these bracelets at the time. They were decapitated, to be completely transparent.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
So the takeaways are, it's super deadly. Don't worry, we have force bracelets.
The games are designed to be The games would be designed to be won. We'd be silly not to have games designed that you can win. You, of course, have every intention that you can win if you have skill, wit, strength, and charisma and wisdom and intelligence. All 6 of our core traits here at Neverwinter. If you succeed in all 6, there's no reason why you can't just beat all of these games hands down.
Okay. And so we need to decide now if we're staying entered.
I'm going to say yes. It's only because of the various promotional material that we must make, and the way this city typically makes its money every 10 years is through the promotion of the games. Many people come out and watch it. We make it more of a fan spectacle. We like to big you up, if you see what I'm saying.
Yeah, that makes sense. Could I just not to be like this person, but there was meant to be some kind of investigation into how we all got signed up in the first place, and I was just wondering whether that was finished.
And with that, just as you ask that question, we'll head back over to Flopsy for just a moment. Flopsy, what are you up to? It's a lovely bathroom, lovely sink. It is pristine in here. Yeah, it's lovely.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be like, oh, God, okay. Right, it's actually been quite a while since I've done something like this. Oh, this is not a pleasant feeling. Right. And I'm just going to put my hands on the sink, perhaps splash a little water on my face and like look in the mirror and just I'm going to try to do the opposite of what I have been always trying to do in the past. Whereas the voices that I hear every so often, I try to block them out, like repress them. But this time I'm going to try and see if I can actually open my head to them a bit more. Because I'll just say to myself in the mirror, come on, you fucker. I know that you can talk into my head. Tell me where the fucking thing is.
As you sort of stare in the mirror, your vision starts to become hazy, and you feel like the light in the room just almost darkens and then lights back up again. And just this voice within your head is just, find it, it's close, find it. That's all you hear at the moment.
Oh, that was disgusting. That was fucking helpful. Right, okay, well, I guess I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. And so I'm going to, I'm gonna quietly open the bathroom door. And from now on, I am going to be stealthing.
Then roll me a stealth check, if you may. And we will sort of take your stealth check as we go.
15.
15. All right. Yeah, go ahead. You're on a battle map. You are unpaused. You show me where you want to go.
So I'm gonna, every single time I'm about to go around a corner, I'm always gonna peek my head around just to check that there's no one like there.
Probably Metal Gear Solid. Do you know what I mean? Stealth.
So I know it's upstairs. Yeah. I know it's upstairs, and I saw some stairs as I walked past here.
Yeah. I'm
So,
pretty sure Lugas told you it was probably behind the two big double doors.
and yeah.
Okay. So what we will do then is you'll have to. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll move us all over to here because otherwise it's no fun for no one else to see what's going on. So Flopsy.
Oh, hi guys.
They're not there. Ignore that they're there. Don't move your character around anyone else. Flopsy, you are right there.
Okay. If I peer around the corner, keeping low, do I see anyone in the vicinity?
Yeah, so I'm going to say
If I just put myself like there, just so that I can.
that's completely fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
You can pop yourself there, but you are actually there. Completely fine.
Right. Double doors. Oh, double doors. That's good. Okay. Where is the guard currently looking?
I'm going to say he's just looking straight on. The stairs are straight in front of him. You get the idea because you've seen the layout of this place that he is looking down the large central staircase in the middle.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to stealthily come to sort of like around to here. Like, so basically hugging the wall as much as I can.
Dum, 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 dum. Yep.
I was thinking more of it.
And then And what I actually probably need to really do is I need to get to the opposite wall, because you're less likely to see something directly next to you as opposed to like peripherally over there. So, okay.
Go ahead and roll me just another stealth check.
That's even worse. Oh, God.
13. I want you to roll really bad just so we can describe it as. Have you ever seen that scene in Ace Ventura where he's just flopping around the place? Brilliant.
I mean, I have a +8 to stealth.
Yeah.
So it would have to be a really shit roll.
Just a nat one. You just start.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Right, okay. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and... Can I feel... When I was last in the presence of the Argon relic, did I feel different, or was it just there? Like, I saw it and it was there, or did something stir within?
Something stirred within. Yes, for sure.
Am I getting that stirring feeling now?
No.
Cool. Right. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to... Right. What I'd like to do is I'm going to wait for the guard to, like, yawn or something.
Okay.
Or, like, shift in position so that his armor kind of clanks a bit.
Yeah, you get the sense that he is restless, and he just, after a couple of minutes, just turns to the other guard and just goes, "Well, it's boring, isn't it? Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Not a lot going
And
on
at
here."
that moment, what I'd like to do is I'd like to kind of, like, sort of do that. Let's be really awesome. Let's do, like, one of those, like, cat rolls where I sort of, like, leap, roll, and then hug the wall.
Yeah, alright. Fantastic. Place yourself where you want to be. Then roll me an acrobatics check. Let's just see how cool it does look.
It probably won't look that cool. Oh, actually, I don't have that. I thought my acrobatics was worse than that.
Oh, that's cool.
There you go. The best roll I've had so far.
Yeah, that's cool as fuck.
That's cool.
Yeah, you do some cool shit, but no one saw it.
Yeah.
You can mentally go, yeah.
Oh yeah. And then I'm going to like squidge myself just round this table. And then I'm going to look. How many keys are on this key ring?
12.
Excellent. Do any of them look like they kind of match the general vibe or look of the door? Like, I'm assuming this door is a pretty big door.
Yeah.
So it'll be a pretty big key.
With your background, you've not done something specifically like this, unless you tell me you did, but you are adept in subterfuge. So looking at a lock, looking at a key, you do get the sense that these doors all have sort of the same locking mechanism, and the key does match what you the bidding. Yeah, it's not a Schlade lock in a wooden keyhole. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna try and sort of like just use my arm rather than my whole body to just kind of reach the lock, put it in.
For this door here?
No, for this door here.
So that's open.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, as you placed. Yeah. Did you not see it? You can see straight through.
Sorry. Oh, I can. Yeah, I can. Yeah.
That's what I mean. You sort of went behind the door frame, and I was like, oh, okay.
I'm gonna go over here.
Cool. And there's this room itself is empty. Really, it's just this large empty room with not too much in it. But this area down here is engulfed in this darkness. Yeah, and the room itself is very dimly lit. Right at the other end is fully engulfed in darkness.
I like darkness, but is that too obvious? I'm assuming this is another set of double doors, right?
Yeah, and they are closed.
Can I peep through the keyhole?
You certainly can. That's what you'll see. And I'll put you back
It's
out.
a billiard room. Fantastic.
Well, as you were in there, you did see a large round table, and on one of the corners of that room, you do see what may possibly be a safe. Yeah, so actually showing your room didn't fucking mean anything because there wasn't actually a safe on the map.
Nah. Okay. Okay, well, I will attempt to use a key on this door that I think fits the door. Well, actually, no. What I'm going to try first, actually, is I'm going to try opening the door. Just
it is
in
locked. It is locked.
Yeah, so I'm going to then attempt to use a key.
Okie doke. Just roll me a d12. Cool. It'll take you around about 4 minutes to find the right key. During those 4 minutes, we're going to go back to you guys down there. I won't bother changing the map back. But you are there with this older gentleman as he's going through, understanding if you would wish to play in the games. Kate, what was your last question that you said?
It was something like about the investigation
Yes.
being concluded.
Yes, we conducted a thorough investigation, and unfortunately, we came up to a bottomless hole. It does appear that you all registered into the games, and as far as we can tell, and the evidence that suggests is you all did register. Now, we are not barbarians and heathens. We will not force you to play if you do not wish to participate in the games. I need to know now.
Right now, this second now.
Right. I can give you about 20 minutes if you wish to discuss between yourselves.
Could I see the, like you said, they had the signatures and stuff. Could I see the signatures?
Yes, of course. And he sort of takes this book and he just twists it round, but he turns to the page with your name on it, which is interesting. You noticed all four of your names, but you do also notice the four names that are unfamiliar to you, apart from one of them, which is Micah. And you see his name there with this. Essentially, he's signed it in crayon. He signed this book in crayon. Next to all of your names is, roll me an investigation check.
Ooh, I feel like Julius isn't good at investigation. Let's see. Now you roll well.
16. So you're looking at the signatures themselves, and each signature against each one of your names is using a different, almost different flow of the pen, different calligraphy style, sort of a different font family. I'm a computer person. I don't do writing actually with pens. Yeah, one's in Calibri, one's in Arial. And so you do get the sense that each signature is different. Each signature is as almost as if it was signed by a different person. But with a 16 investigation, you noticed that the ink itself is the same for all four. It's almost as if it was the same pen. And Hew is Comic Sans. Yes.
Hew is Comic Sans.
Wingdings.
Yeah.
So the pen was the same.
Yes.
I mean, it's a really sharp. Like I don't recognize the handwriting at all. It's like completely familiar. But
sorry. I should have mentioned it's not your signatures. Yeah, you. Well,
yeah.
Hew, your signature's probably a smiley face, right? And this just looks like somebody has scribbled in something resembling a signature for all of your names. But yeah, Julius, you know this isn't your signature.
And there's not a date next to it or anything.
No. But you are above Micah, specifically. Specifically, you are right above Micah.
Oh. Okay. So you didn't. Oh, sorry. You go, Dan.
I was just going to question: is the writing similar to any of the other names that are written there?
In what way? Sorry. So Micah's
Sorry,
net.
are any of
So all of your
any
names.
of the other names written in Comic Sans?
No, so all of your names are wrote in the same calligraphy as if the person registering the games has wrote your names. The signatures are all in different
Right. Okay.
typefaces.
When names
Yeah, gotcha.
all next to each other. So like Micah's above me, but then
Micah's below
is
you.
it then like Flopsy? Oh, Micah's below me.
Exactly. And
Okay.
to give you the sense that you registered after Micah, yeah. So it's it's in ascending order. So you would have registered. Your name would have been put into this book after Micah's name, and then the order of your four names are, Julius,
Next to
Flopsy,
each other.
Hew, and Lugas.
And you don't happen to know like who was working on the day where they signed all of the signatures?
Yes, our investigation saw that it was it was one of the representatives that was here on a contract only basis. Around about 2 weeks ago is about as much as we can understand. Sorry, I can't give you. It's a tad vague, but just around 2 weeks ago.
Oh, for a moment I thought you were saying that his name was Tad Fake.
No, it's a
I'm
tad
looking for a
vague.
Tad Fake.
My next character.
Tad Fake.
Add vague.
Okay, well. Yeah, we need to maybe huddle and have a 20-minute conversation specifically about what we're going to decide to do.
Okay, your fourth member. I assume there is 4 of you. I can see 4 names here, and where are they? Maybe you should
Horrible digestive issues.
Okay, maybe you should
Doing a big poo.
Maybe you should seek them out. I'm sure this conversation requires all of you. You are free to go upstairs if you wish. Don't feel you have to stealth around here. You are free to go wherever you please. As long as you don't just go into any old room, is all I'll say.
Can I have a look at that bracelety thingy? Can I have a play?
Yes. Please don't press the button.
Press the button. Okay.
Don't
press the button.
Oh,
press the button.
He's going to take the bracelet itself, and you'll see him tinker with it and then pass it to you.
Okay.
put on child's mode.
It is this large brass clasp, and which affixes to you, just with this kind of secondary clasp that wraps around your arm, so it can be taken on and off quite easily. And there is just a large gem on the side of it that does look like the gem could be depressed.
And is there any keyholes or anything like that, or does it look like it has a locking mechanism? Or is it easy to just take on and off as?
Make an investigation check.
Don't.
Investigation. There we go.
11. There does not appear to be a locking mechanism on it. You do see all sorts of manners of arcane runes around this bracelet, but you don't quite get the sense of what any of them mean.
Okay. I'm going to try my very best to just remember what the biggest of those runes looks like, just in case I need to describe it to somebody more arcane than I am.
Sure. A large triangle.
Okay.
Arcane runes are quite simple in nature, but combined they form an almost a language or a text of arcane spellcasters.
Okay. and I will give it back to the old man. Thank you very much.
Yes. You will all be given one of these if you wish to partake in the games. But as I said, discuss it between you all. Come and seek me out, please. If you do not return within 20 minutes, I'm going to assume you're wanting to play. If you do not show up for the games, I have a particular set of skills, and I will find you, and I will kill each and every one of you.
Can I have a look at those
Just
side
to-
dishes again, please?
What would you like to take a look at? Sorry, small squirrel.
I wanted to look to see if it's like, because all of our names are written in the same ink.
Mm-hmm.
Are any of the other names written in the same ink? Because we know Micah's written with crayon.
No,
see if
Micah's signature was written in crayon, but
Right,
the
yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
yeah, but
Just,
the name of you see three other names, beneath Micah, and you can remember back to the conversation with Micah, and their names are familiar to you. That they appear to be the other three leaf springers. They are all written in this, written by the same person, almost as if you're all registered on the same day.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's what I'm getting at. Yeah.
That's what, I think I meant, like, because I'm assuming everyone. I was want to see if anyone signed using the same pen that we apparently signed with, using the same ink. Would I be able to recognise?
Roll an investigation check.
Anyone signed with the same ink? Investigation. What's mine? Oh, possible. 5.
Yeah, no, just about the same information that Hew got, really. Less.
Okay. Oh, nice.
And just to clarify, if we win, we get the magic orb thing.
The magic orb. What you're referring to is a relic of times past. It is a depiction of the Argon core that actually detonated within Baldur's Gate itself. Don't worry, it is completely inert and completely harmless. It is more of a decorative mantelpiece trophy.
Right. Oh, okay. So we keep it on our mantelpiece. Where do you keep it? Is it here?
I cannot divulge that information. Why would you want to know?
Inside check. Is it here?
Yeah, cool. You make insight checks left, right, and center. This one, yes, cool. Let's go for it.
I insight check everybody.
Yeah. And it's for these situations.
Oh.
A 12. Ooh. 12. I'm gonna roll because that's so mid. Yeah, no, he's got a pretty good poker face. You're not certain whatsoever.
I mean, I was just wondering because, is it the kind of thing that you can just walk in and see any old time, or is it like a special?
We keep the grand.
And whose mantelpiece is it on? Lugas's?
You will all receive there are other prizes as well. That's just our kind of our grand prize. You will all receive medals and accommodations and a hefty sum of gold, I might add, as well. It's 5,000 gold for winning. Yeah, to each combatant. So it will be 20,000 gold in total.
He's just like thinking of all the
Yes.
coppers that is.
But
Just desperately trying to figure out how much in copper.
the relic itself is worth more. It's priceless. It's the gold is teams they often train for the entire 10 year up until this event. It's very costly. 20,000 gold just subsidizes those funds for the teams.
Mm-hmm. And it's definitely not gonna like explode and like do any. It could like it's defunct, right?
No, I can completely assure you, it's completely harmless in any way. It's not even an item you can attune to be quite honest. It's just a decorative piece. I can assure you.
Well, we'll
How do you know?
How do I know?
How do you tell it's a nut? How do you how? What like like professional did you bring it to? Like, oh yeah, that Argon core.
Let me ask you. And by the way, I'm aware I constantly keep holding my hands like this. This is his walking stick. This helps me get into character. I've just watched myself just going. Let me ask you, the tiny squirrel. Have you ever sought a professional to ensure that you will not just one day spontaneously combust if you were to come across a grand sorcerer by the name Gattus Cross? You can be sure that you will not detonate and blow up the entire city of Baldur's Gate and bring on the fated god war that nearly destroyed our lands forever. You are sure of this, yes?
Hey.
Where would one find such a professional?
I'm afraid it doesn't exist. I am fairly certain that this relic would certainly not spontaneously combust.
Okay. Just wanted to know.
Yeah, it's good looking out. Good looking out. Yeah, I can assure you that the safety of all the combatants in the game is high paramount, and even more of a priority, the safety of our entire fucking world. Yes.
Did they say his name when we did he introduce himself to us? Do we know what he's called?
No, I did not.
Rude.
Yes, very, very rude of me. My name is Harold Pittsmouth.
Harold Pittsmouth.
Harold
Pittsmouth.
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 Pittsmouth. Harold. Stop. Gotcha.
Harold piss off.
Harold piss off.
Piss off.
Harold piss mouth.
And so yeah, as you guys head out of this room, whereabouts would you go?
I mean, psychically. Well, the fancy door is upstairs. That's probably where Flopsy snuck off to. If it's my guess, don't talk out loud.
Do you want to go, Lugas? I feel like it's going to be really obvious if me and Hew both go up there.
Sure. I'll wander. Hopefully the guards don't recognise me. I'm a different squirrel.
Of course, yeah. Okay,
He's
so
wearing clothes now.
we'll shoot back to Flopsy. Flopsy, what are you currently up to? Well, you've sort of taken
Opening the door.
a few minutes, and you do find the right key, twist it in a lock, and the door will open for you. And it is.
I cannot go in
Wait, really? Should be open.
because the game's paused.
Oh, it's because games paused. But it is around this sort of time that you have taken 4 minutes, and you do notice Lugas has come up the stairs, and the guard just takes one look at you and just goes, "What? You there, squirrel?"
Can I help you, sir?
No. Don't get up to any no good. And yeah, Flopsy, you see that Lugas has just walked up the stairs.
Oh, oh well, I made it look cool.
Cool. And you do see what could potentially be Flopsy across the hall, Lugas.
Okay. Howdy. What sneaky business is going on in here?
Can't believe this. I just took a really, really long detour to get here, and I made sure I couldn't be seen. And the next thing I know, You're just walking in front of the guards. Fuck's sake.
We met like the old guy in charge. She was like, or Gareth, piss off or something. He just said you're free to wander, pretty much. Just don't go in any like specific rooms or something.
Well, we're in a specific room now.
Oh shit!
Where was that?
The doors were wide open. I didn't realise I'd entered a room.
Which corner had the safe in it?
This corner. That'll do. So you head on over and you do see this large steel safe with a central dial in the middle. It's like a.
They got pool.
Then there's a billiards table. Yes.
Do Argon relics give off any heat or give off any sound, like a hum? Because it is energy, so.
Yeah, when he was holding it up, this is sort of the time that you saw it, you did hear a hum that felt familiar to you. So yes, but nothing that you can hear right now.
If I lean my ear against the my big rabbit ear along the edge of the
make
the
a
safe.
perception check.
Again, because I roll so well on these.
Really good.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you
gosh.
do.
Yeah, you hear that same faint hum.
Lugas,
Hey, what?
it's in here.
Are you gonna like check for alarms or traps or anything?
Yes, I am going to check for traps. I'm going to check for traps because I am a good rogue.
Until
Until I roll on that one.
I just wanted to make sure you've got it. If I took guidance, I'd help you, but I didn't, so I'm just gonna watch.
Yeah, so I'm going to check to see if I open this, anything's going to go off. Are there any traps, any alarms?
I'll use the same perception check. It does not appear to be trapped or alarmed.
It could be
Fantastic.
magic. Could be magic.
Well, can I check that there's a magic trap on it?
Oh, no. I don't want to. It's hard. You could roll Arcana, and I'll just say no. Either way.
Okay, right, cool. I think it's good. And I will try to pick the lock.
Yeah, this does appear like this is hard. Yeah. In order to, it's not so much picking the lock. You will need to pick a lock, but you will also with your large, and I will take into consideration your large rabbit ear wrapped around this safe and was able to X-ray vision inside of it and hear the hum with a nat 20. I'll lower the DC, but this is going to be a hard safe to break. So I'm going to say DC 18. Roll me a sleight of hand.
Okay.
Can I help in any way, shape, or form? Do you need me to do anything? I've got quite tiny hands.
If you can tell me how you would assist.
And that's more me mentally asking Flopsy.
Oh.
I've got quite tiny, dexterous hands. I'm not very good at if I like hold a wedge or something.
I just need silence. I need to
Oh,
hear
okay.
when the pins drop. Okay.
Got it.
I just hear white noise in my head.
I'm doing rain noises or like lo-fi hip hop beats to relax our study to.
Oh god, pray guys.
Nope.
Ah!
Fucking run for it.
But yeah, so as you sort of place your pick and your tension wrench inside the lock itself, you do manage to get the lock unlocked, but the dial, the sort of the master lock, you feel like you've heard two numbers and you're not quite sure how many numbers are specifically on this dial, and you lose track. So with an 11, you have got the sort of the secondary lock open, but the main lock no.
Right. Can I try again? Can I just keep, like, if I just like take a nice deep breath and just.
So I'm going to say, because of this dial lock, it'll take you around about sort of 5 minutes each attempt. Yeah, so
Okay.
realistically, we can say I'm going to be here for the next 8 hours. and you will get it open. I'm not just going to keep making you roll for it. How much time realistically do you want to spend? But I should ask Lugas, Flopsy, roll a stealth check.
Oh, me as well.
Well, yeah, you went into a restricted area, my friend.
Oh well, I'm.
Oh, fucking hell.
Still a 12.
Who are you guys?
10. And you're a squirrel.
Lugas,
I am a squirrel.
close the door.
As in this one or that one?
Both of them.
Okay, can I?
Yeah, if you want.
Good.
Down in the foyer.
Down in the
I'm gonna turn the foyer, wherever it is that we're in the foyer.
The
In the
foyer.
foyer. Doesn't sound like in the foyer.
In the foyer.
I'm gonna turn to Hew. Maybe like Hew.
Hey.
I feel like we should have a fight.
A fight? Julius, I'd destroy you. Like, what?
Yeah, like, just if you hit me, just like pretend to hit me and also don't hit me in the face.
Not the face. Okay. And I'll just give you a wallop in the stomach. Just tell me to hit something, I'll hit it. I mean, you know.
Okay. Roll me an unarmed strike, you. What's your AC, Julius?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. What is it? I feel like it's not high.
It is 14.
14.
So it's a roll d20 add strength mod. Darn. Yeah, that'll definitely hit. Roll damage.
It's just, you don't roll. It's just strength.
Yeah.
So it's just good, like,
Oh, yeah, it is just strength. So it's sort of you can almost temper your power that you put into this, Darren. So I'll let you choose between a 1, 2, or 3, or 4 damage.
Oh, it's going to be a... Yeah, I like Julius. I'm not going to actually try and damage any of his internal organs. So yeah, just
one.
Do you want me to actually roll damage or?
No. Just 1 damage, Julius.
Okay, I'm gonna
do it
double
right.
over. And I'm just gonna, and I'm gonna leap at you. And I'm gonna try and make it look like we're having a fight.
Okay. Brilliant.
This tiny bard is on me.
I mean, half
Somebody help!
of me has to take into consideration.
I don't even like eggs.
Like you two have known each other for like what 20? It's like just over a day.
Like
Is
48 hours.
Hugh? Are you seeing this as an actual threat of PvP at this point? Because you can go ahead and just beat the shit out of him. If you want.
No, because I was forewarned. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right, both go ahead and make deception rolls for it.
Deception.
As this is an act of deception at this point.
Yeah.
I'd argue performance.
What is...
Performance, but a performance to be deceptive. I don't. We roll performance quite a lot.
Pretty good.
That's pretty damn good. The guards from above will come down onto the foyer. Break it up, stop. You're making fools of yourselves.
Just gonna be yelling at you. I can't believe you spent 200 gold on apple bobbing, you fucking idiot.
What the fuck? Who the fuck spends that much on apple bobbing? And they'll just...
I wanted to get the record.
They will pull you apart and just... Right, come with me. Fucking hell. And they will actually drag you up the stairs. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna roll a D4 because I'm gonna make this fair, otherwise this will seem railroad as fuck. This is gonna seem railroad as fuck. They will actually...
Can I attempt to resist being dragged up the stairs?
You could attempt to resist it if you like. Roll an athletics check if you'd like to try and resist.
Can I try and slip out of their hands, like duck underneath?
Not duck underneath. You would have to You would have to make an athletics check. This is essentially a contested roll that I'll just put up against the DC.
Oh no.
So Hew, yeah, you do feel yourself being dragged off. Because you've rolled a 12, I will actually roll for that.
We are rolling like garbage.
Julius, you can slip free if you choose. Hew, you are going to be almost dragged up the stairs, so you are currently held by this guard here. And he is going to pull you in this direction towards where the other people are, and he is going to sort of get to around there just on his turn, and sort of open these two double doors. Julius, what are you up to?
That the two double doors where I was not watching on the screen.
Yes, it's the two double doors.
That was the direction that they went. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, let me just check if I've got anything that is helpful. Not really.
I suppose at this point you have got out of a grapple, and I don't particularly want to give you time to think about it. So run.
No, we're good. Wondered if I had a spell, but a good spell, but I don't.
Fail.
Wait, what are you going? What are you doing in this moment? You've evaded a grapple as he's trying to drag you upstairs.
I'm just gonna hold my hands up and be like, go. Okay, let's calm down. I'm sorry. I was mad. We had savings
upstairs.
that we were gonna.
Now, I don't want to hear it. Upstairs now.
We had like all of this money that we had saved, and I'm just gonna try and talk for as long as I can.
And he's going to grab your arm and attempt to put you under arrest. So, would you like to resist again?
You already fired your no.
This is going so well.
All right, so he will grab both of your arms, and if you're not resisting, he will take you up.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, and oh god, this is going to seem so railroad. And he is going to take you towards this room as well. Hew, you're sort of resisting. You can attempt to resist again at this point.
Yeah, I will do.
Okay.
But I'll also just shout, "No! Don't take me towards that room with the double doors!"
Okay. Yep, you will hear this, Lugas and Flopsy.
Oh shit.
12, I'll roll. That'll make me roll for it. Sorry, buddy. He's still got full control over you, and he is going to drag you into the room. Stop resisting, you fucking big oaf. And Julius, you're going to be led in here, as I assume you are not resisting, as your hands are sort of behind your back. They're not bound in any way. And both guards will release you. Wait here. We need words. And they are both going to leave. Close the doors.
Oh, thank.
This is going to seem so.
Did it work?
I don't know.
So you are currently in a room where at the other end is pitch darkness, but the room is dimly lit itself, and the lights are just sort of flickering. But it is a fully empty room. Yeah. Flopsy, Lugas, what are you up to?
Still trying to crack a safe.
Still trying to crack a safe. Go ahead and make me one last check, as this is the next sort of 5 minutes as we go.
I don't want to rush you, but we've got like 10 minutes
Okay.
left. Oh, fuck.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What is going on?
We've got like 10 minutes before we need to decide whether or not we're joining the games.
All right.
Right, I tell you what. Is there a keyhole? I have a fuck ton of keys. Is there a keyhole on this safe?
Yeah, there is, but the keyhole, the actual lock itself.
Oh, I unlocked it.
You've unlocked that. This is the dial lock itself. Okay, Lugas, what are you up to at this point? Because we're gonna move things along.
Yeah. I'll just, other than offering I don't know, being a psychic cheerleader for a couple of failed attempts. I guess I was sort of just. I don't know. I'm like,
Lugas, can you perhaps find where a combination is? Just like look around. Are there any papers? Is there anything?
oh, you just I searched this room for like in case someone like. Have you looked under the safe? Maybe there's like a piece of paper with it on in case someone forgot.
I mean, if you wouldn't mind having a look, you're probably going to be able to fit under that better than I am.
Sure, I'll look through all the tiny nooks and crannies for. I don't know if one of the guards had a really bad memory and wrote down the combination somewhere.
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay. 16.
You do not find a combination. However, you will find a cloak. This large grey cloak, and it's flowing, but it seems arcane in nature.
Okay. Can I don't know what to do with this cloak. How, does it have pockets?
Yes.
May I look into this cloak's pockets?
There's nothing in the pockets. It just has pockets.
Okay, nice. So that's always a good thing.
Well, I thought you were going for like a fashion sense, so I thought I'd give you pockets for it.
I found this. Flopsy, I found I think a magic coat or some kind.
You want to try it on?
Me? It's a bit big.
You get the sense that it's so magical in nature that if you were to, in the world of Faerun, you know that magical items, or in the world in general, you know magical items, some of them do require attunement. This magical item in particular, you would possibly need to have identified at some point. Magical items, with their nature as it is, are generic in nature, that they will fit the size of any creature, humanoid or giant, that wishes to attune to it. It will fit that wearer specifically if you were to attune.
And the tuning takes an hour, so...
And attuning will take an hour.
I mean, if I could, like... If you could... We could take it and, like, shove it in a bag or some kind. I don't know. It's
Sure,
not going to be useful
just
right now.
put it in my bag.
Right, there you go.
Fantastic, so you scrunch that up. Hew and Julius. Well, Hew, you're a little bit closer. You start to hear this coming from the other side of the room in this darkness. And what
North or south on the map?
South. And what you will see appearing from this darkness is this mechanoid creature. It kind of just steps forward, almost where that it's mechanically not advanced enough to run at you, but just and then as it stands there, its eyes itself are glowing green, and it's got this armored plating that you've never really seen before, and it just stares menacingly at you. Another creature appears from the darkness and just walks forward. And who are you two? And this is where we are going to go into a loose initiative. So just bear with me for just a second here. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative for me. Fantastic.
Could have done with that roll earlier.
Flopsy, we're over to you.
Right. You said I figured out a couple of the numbers in the combination.
Yeah.
Were any of those numbers the same numbers that were on our invitations?
Do you roll me a history check? Yes,
Well, I know that mine's
they were.
96.
They were.
Okay. Right.
Good looking
Okay.
out. Just straight up before you even try and guess this, give yourself inspiration.
Right. Okay. I do have a, +3 to intelligence, guys. Just saying.
Well,
So, right, okay. What numbers came first in the sequence?
I've got to remind myself of the numbers. I don't think anyone would bring
I
it
know
up.
mine said 96. I think mine's 96.
Just
if I remember.
bear with me just 2 seconds while I... so the first number you will see is 12.
Mm-hmm.
And the next number you will see is 96.
Okay. Who had 12? Right, I know I'm going to have to roll a history check. Oh, actually, Lugas,
Eh?
what number did you have on your invitation?
54.
Do you remember what? Right, I definitely would have seen Julius's because
You straight up would have, yeah. I'm going to give you the...
yeah.
I'll tell you what, roll me a history check, because how often... Yeah, because, and to be fair, you guys didn't notice the numbers until you were here. You would have seen the invitation, but you would have just noticed numbers as when you were on the harmony. So roll me a history check.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, cool. Yes, so that number will be 62.
Okay, so it's Hew, Flopsy.
I think I was last. I don't know.
So it's 12. 12 must have been Hew. Then it's Flopsy. Okay, I'll tell you what. It's 50-50. I'm gonna go 12.
You can work it out. Just to give you the last little bit, it's a dial turner. On a safe, they typically go from left to right.
Oh yes, so you have to go
left.
left and right, don't you? Yeah, absolutely. So I'll go to 12, 96, and then what? Oh God, I mean I'm stupid. I can't remember it.
We'll
54, and then the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it. The safe cracks open, and I will take that as your action as the door swings open, and you can see a small wooden box and a couple of papers and a small bag within it. We will then move over to the Warforged warrior, who will just go. She'll move to about here. Look menacingly at you, Hew, and as steam just goes.
But the eyes are still green.
Eyes are still green, glowing straight at you. You can see he's got this. I'll tell you what he's got. He's got a large blade affixed to one of his arms. Hew, it is over to you. Lugas on deck.
What did the drow say to us? Like, who are you?
Yes, who are you? What are you doing here?
We were put here by the guards. And I will, seeing the is it a Warforged, you say? The robot walking over to me with
it's some kind of mechanical abomination.
Yeah, I will just from behind my back just pull out my axe and just hold it and just ready in action to attack if it comes 5 feet closer to me.
Fantastic. Lugas, over to you. You can hear some shuffling from outside of this room, and you did hear Hew's voice earlier.
Okay. Well, I was just like to Flopsy. I'm like, do you want me to share that bag?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go see what's going on this week. You got it. I would like to lightly sort of creak open the door so it's a tiny gap and peer through.
I can't do a tiny gap on Foundry, mate, unfortunately, so you open the door.
Tiny gap.
But with this tiny gap, I'm going to say it does go unnoticed, rather than rolling being a stealth for that. And you will see the room with this magical darkness at the end. It might not be magical. And you will see now that there is Julius and Hew and a drow figure at the end. One that you, much like the ones that you've seen before in Neverwinter, as the Gritzen, in this Warforged-like mechanical structure, sort of looming down on Hew.
Okay. So I could tell it's one of the Gritzen clan.
Yes, definitely now.
Okay.
You're very familiar with them now.
I guess I'm just like psychically to probably, I don't know, Julius. I'm like, the fuck happened while I was gone? How are you here and who are they? How?
Go on a fight. Go on another fight.
Oh,
Can you get out of that room?
this is a fight. Can we get out this room? I mean, there's always a window, but there's another door on the other side. I mean, like,
Go that way.
which way is that way?
Not this way.
Okay, understandable. I guess I'll take a step back, make sure Flopsy's aware of the situation, and I'm gonna probably, I don't know, ready an Eldritch Blast if the drow tries to cast a spell.
The drow, yeah?
Or yeah, if the drow tries to cast a spell or is in any way hostile.
Okay. Julius, over to you.
Okay. So, the guards left, like, not long ago, right?
Yep.
I'm
Exactly
gonna
6
go-
seconds ago.
I'm gonna go over to the store and I'm gonna shout out of the door.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say, hey, can we have some help in here? Or
Okay.
something.
Fantastic.
I'm back on the door.
And bang on the door and make as much noise as you can. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Out of the magical darkness, not magical, out of the darkness that may or may not be magical, alright? Just saying. Is
I feel like it's magical.
is another
Nice.
creature.
Well covered.
I do that so many times. Is another dark, sort of pale-skinned creature, drow, sort of approach forward from the darkness. Well, we can't be having these individuals here. Kill them. And he'll just pass over his turn for now. It is now over to the drow, who will ready a spell in Julius's direction. So, Lugas, go and hit your Eldritch Blast. So you do see him readying an aggressive spell of some kind.
Who? Hopefully his face.
Um,
16.
16 will hit.
It's not green or red, so I don't know if I properly targeted him. Whatever.
It's fine.
Normal damage. That is 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. So as he sort of readies this spell, this Eldritch Blast just comes straight out from the doorway that he didn't quite even notice before, and it just hits him in the torso. Just and he is just going to unready that spell with his turn and make a run. He wants to make a run. He's going to make a run for. He will make a run for Julius, which he cannot do in this current turn. He'll dash and get within 5 feet of you, Julius. But that'll be his action. Flopsy, it is over to you.
Right. Very quick scan of the papers and everything else that was in that's not the bag.
The papers themselves just appear to be various ledgers and invoices and things like that. You get the sense just sort of going through them that there's not much to them here. They're just there's various things. The small bag has a weight of it that it does contain quite a few coins. You open it up and there is a magnitude of gold and silver coins. I'm just sort of as you're going through just quite easily. The box itself, you open it up and you do see the Argon relic within it, and it is humming, it is glowing, and the voices within your head just go, "It is here, Flopsy, 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 it is here. Take it, seize it, Flopsy, seize it."
Better seize it.
However, what I will say, they don't specifically say Flopsy.
Okay.
You get what I mean by that, yeah?
Yeah, I do. Right, I'm gonna seize it.
Cool.
I'm gonna hold it.
As you take it within your hand, this orb, you take it into your palm of your hand, and your whole hand just sort of feels like you've almost just grabbed an electric fence. It's this static, and the power is just fully taking over your hand and going up your arm, like you are infusing with this, whatever this thing is. Anything else you would like to do with your turn so far?
I'll turn around to Lugas, and just so am I feeling empowered by this, or does it hurt?
Not quite yet.
A bit of both.
Not we may find out at some point.
Oh, okay. Lugas, you're just gonna hear that, and I'll take a step across, holding it, but now with like my arm basically like glowing.
Cool. So yeah, you almost have this radioactive
and he pulls that face.
Arm. And you do see, as you move there, that you do see these drow figures in the room before you. Another figure emerges from the unmagical darkness and moves in, and he will he will come right up into this corner here, and he will take a shot at you, Julius. Well, actually, what is the range of that? 45 feet. Yep. He'll take a shot with his hand crossbow. Does a 14 hit?
I think that is my AC.
I believe that is your AC.
I believe it is.
You will take oh golly, you will take 7 points of piercing damage as his bolt just lands straight into the side of your it sort of chinks through your armor and just embeds itself into the sort of the top layer of your skin. And that'll be his turn. It is over to the Warforged, who is just gonna and just start wailing on you, Hew.
So as he's coming to 5
yes.
feet, can I take my held action?
Take your held action.
So I will take a swing at him with my axe.
That is going to miss, sadly. So as you bring your felling axe just out, he almost parries it with his arm blade, and then just plunges the arm blade down towards your torso. In which case he will definitely hit you with that with a 24.
Yeah, definitely.
And it will pierce into you for 6 points of damage. And he will take his other arm and try and plunge that in. There's almost like a ching. He is going to roll for that one.
Death staple.
And 20 to hit.
Will hit.
Fantastic. And that will be another 6 points of damage as he plunges both blades in and just tears them out of you. And blood is running down past your armor. Hew, it is now over to you.
Right, I will. The sharp pain of both these arm blades being impaled in my torso I'm going to shift. Does that? Oh, is this going to work? Did we?
You tell me what it does. I can't remember what shifting does.
So gain 4 temporary hit points, and.
Yeah. Just do it all manually.
Oh, sorry. No. Sorry. You gain 1d6 additional temporary hit points, and you have +1 bonus to your AC.
All right. So go ahead and roll that d6. Give yourself 3 temp hit points, and just remember that you've got +1 AC. Yeah.
Okay.
So your current AC is 15. It'll be 16. I'll try and remember as well.
16. Fantastic.
Bonus action, I believe, though.
That is a bonus action, and then as my action, I will take a swing at him.
Cool. That'll hit. Roll damage. Oh, fuck me. 13 points of damage. Holy
13
shit.
points of damage.
That's a big, heavy hit as you chink the side of his arm. What type of damage is that? It is slashing damage. Okay, that's fine.
Slashing.
Yeah. So it does. You cut into the side of his armor, and it does pierce straight through. It appears to be weakened for that with such a heavy hit.
Good stuff. Yeah, and I'll end my turn there.
Cool. Lugas, it is over to you. Julius on deck.
Okay. Between... I'm gonna... first one, I'm gonna bonus action Healing Light on Hew.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can only do. I will.
Yeah, remind me what Healing Light does. I can't even remember.
I can basically either spend a bonus action to do a certain d6 number of healing that increases as I level up.
Cool. So 3 points of healing.
And I am going to target the weird woman who stepped out of the maybe.
This one, yeah.
Yes, that one down there.
She's got pink
I
hair.
didn't mean to. Pink hair.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very cute. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Quite cute for a drow, I'm going to be honest. Gonna guide and bolt the cute drow? Man.
Yeah. Oh, very sorry. Oh, damn. Why do I always miss the actual
that
proper attack?
hits.
Oh, that hits?
I was just
Okay.
about to say, I don't think I've ever seen a guiding bolt ever hit anything, but this, it only just hits.
The only Guiding Bolt I've ever hit in Lucius Flux is when I hit Baldwin in the back of the head.
Yeah. They just never hit. It's a spell that never ever hits.
Because it's really good, and I rolled that damage for it.
Wowzers.
So let me just double check something. So
I rolled
please
what?
please describe the
Oh,
kill, but I want you to describe it in a way that you have done more than double the maximum of this person's HP.
Fucking hell.
I can imagine it's like. You ever seen those like Fallout memes where someone's attacking Liberty Prime?
Yeah.
He just holds the mini nuke over his shoulder. Here comes the sun, did it?
And it just the entire torso, head, legs, and everything just obliterates. Like Guiding Bolt is designed to it's almost like a laser pointer for everyone else. Not needed. This guy is obliterated. It just sprays the room with blood and sinew and just decimated. Anything else, Lugas?
I want to gauge the other drow's reaction to that.
What the fuck? She was so cute. No, Maisie, no. Very distraught.
Monster.
You monster!
I'm gonna step back before I feel guilty.
I would, yeah.
Yes, that's gonna be my turn. Well, he was the one who did say, "Go on, kill him."
I think I might need a sanity check on that one, buddy. No. Right, is that the end of your turn, Lugas?
Yeah, I was semi-hoping she was concentrating on darkness. That may or may not have been magical.
She was not. Julius, over to you.
So there's a...
I mean, how am I supposed to follow that?
What's wrong?
I am
Just
gonna
roll.
try and stab the drow next.
Four of the dice.
Hold on. What am I doing? I'm gonna try and hit you with my sword.
With my sword.
With my sword. Did he have the hub in this one? You got the hubs?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I do.
Maybe.
I got something. God. I've got items, but I've got none of my weapons. Okay, let's not do that.
You have 4 daggers, 2 short swords, Julius. You have more weapons than the entire party.
I'm trying to use it. Can I hit you with my... Oh, I'm badly injured. That's embarrassing, isn't it?
It's because
Right,
most of
come on.
them aren't equipped, so use the ones that are equipped. You've got 1 short sword and 1 dagger that are actually equipped, so make sure you hit those.
Has it done something? Has it done it? Okay.
Short sword on the left, on the right hand side, it should say attack and damage. That's definitely going to hit.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. I'll schmick him.
You guys are rolling so well, man.
I mean, that's damage.
Please describe the kill as this drow runs up to you, damaged already by an eldritch blast. You plunge your short sword into him.
There you go. I'll hammer on the door, get pegged by an arrow, and then just like across his throat or something.
You get pegged by an arrow.
Were you facing away?
Choose your
Oh,
words.
yeah, I mean, you were.
Yeah.
You were shouting through the door, so you probably did turn around.
So as you get pegged by an arrow and then kill a drow, anything else for your turn?
I'm gonna move. Oh, I don't know what my movement speed is. 30, I'm guessing.
Not a lot, yeah. You're back to normal speed, I'm afraid.
Where'll I go? I can get there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go straight away. I'm gonna go over there. Did it also, while I was by the door, did it sound like the guards were coming? Or there was any action on the other side of the door?
Not right now, no. Remember, we are like sort of taking 6-second intervals. They haven't just instantly gone, whoa, fuck me, and just run back. Do you know what I mean?
I'm also going to bonus action healing word myself.
Okay,
Because I'm
go for it.
pathetic. Yeah, that's me.
Go ahead and hit the healing word and see how much you get healed for.
Do I need
You can't just say it and then not do it.
Healing word myself. Let's go.
Roll the healing.
Come on.
Hopefully cool. You've picked the 2024 version, which is good. 7 points of healing, back to full health.
Perfect.
Cool. We will move past those. Flopsy, it is over to you.
What's happening? Is anything happening? Or
There's
is it just
fucking bloodshed, mate. You are in direct line of sight of a person that has just been exploded by Lugas.
right? So what I'll do is I'll drop the relic. I'm assuming it's like just dull now.
It's not. It's
All right.
it's not dull. So yeah,
I will not drop it then.
You will not drop it. Yeah, it is. Roll me 1d6. You will take 3 points of damage.
Vague damage.
Vague.
Not the return.
You will take 3 points of Argon damage.
Okay.
as this it is now spread up into your upper torso area, and it is now starting to hurt quite a lot.
Okay. Yeah. Do I still hear voices?
Not at this exact moment. No, you wouldn't. You would just hear static.
Okay. Don't know if that's even worse, to be honest. Right. Okay, then still holding it. I will.
So you're keeping hold of it, yeah?
Yeah, still keeping hold of it. How's it 5, 10?
Guards approaching. Maybe don't be out in the open.
Okay, now the problem is still holding the Argon relic.
Well, I will
cannot
quickly say
use
the magical darkness has fallen, so this whole room is now lit up just normal.
Normal, okay. I can't use my bow because I need both hands.
Unless you.
I do have a rapier though.
You should use your teeth.
Lean it on your. Yeah, you can.
I'll let you roll with
bite on.
disadvantage if you want. If you want to use your teeth. It's up to you. I don't mind.
I'll use my ears.
There you go. Yeah, cool.
No, I will. What I'll do is, so that's 20 feet. I'll go 25, and then because if I wanted to, I could then move if I needed to. Right, yes. So I'm just gonna be stood there holding it. I'm assuming whole arm and sort of the chest area glowing, and just sort of like gasp in pain, I suppose.
Yeah.
And that's what I'll do.
Yeah, Hew Julias Lugas. Now you're almost seeing Flopsy's image start to blur slightly, and this large humming sound is just as it's starting to pulse off of Flopsy as she is grasping onto this glowing orb. It is now over to Distral here, who will, just out of range, he will move on up to here and actually seeing you now, Flopsy. He's going to attempt to shoot the orb out of your hand. So, what's your current AC?
That's a good question. My AC is 15.
Okay, I'm going to say he needs a 17 in order to target the orb itself.
Oh, okay, yeah,
All
cool,
right.
smaller, yeah.
Yep. In which he does. So, roll damage.
He needs
for that.
17 rolls of 17.
Roll a strength check for me. I don't want you to take the damage for this, so I won't apply that damage.
Just a strength.
Roll me a strength check, yeah.
Okay. -1. Let's go.
Not athletics.
Still -1.
It's the same thing, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he had.
That's
Boom.
funny.
Yes!
You hold onto this orb no matter what. So this bolt just flies out, chings off of it. I'm going to say because you held onto it, you will take half of the damage. So do take 3 points of
Okay.
damage as you hold onto this orb, but the reverberations of it hitting the orb and also tailing into your wrist, that you will take sort of half damage from that hit. And he looks very frustrated. It is over to the Warforged, who will move up to here. Take another stab at you, Hew. $17 to hit, Hew.
Hits.
For just 4 points of damage. And he will go ahead and target... You silly thing. Target Julius for his other arm blade. So as he takes one arm and plunges it into Hew, he's then going to attempt to plunge this one into Julius. Does a 12 hit?
No.
No, so it just glances off and you manage to sort of parry it away as one arm is sort of impaled into Hew. The other one's just... And that'll be his turn. Hew, it is over to you. Lugas on deck.
additional pain, and I lose my composure, and I'm going to rage. Da-da-da. And take a reckless swing.
Sorry, I just had this image in my head of Hew raging, just going, "Arr," and just a bonbon just falls out of his mouth.
Exactly.
It's like
Right.
the
No, get
alcohol that
crushed
it's
in the
dripping
sea.
in, just like going down,
That's it.
foaming from the
Um,
apples as well.
Yeah.
Do I click reckless attack, or do I click on
No,
the double bit felling axe?
You just attack and you do it with
Just
advantage.
attack. Yeah. Fair enough.
You just tell me you're doing it recklessly, and
Yeah,
for later use as well, you must declare that you are recklessly attacking on your first attack. So when you get extra attack, you have to do it on your first attack, but you'll get it recklessly for all your attacks. Make sense? 22 will
gotcha.
hit.
Yeah.
10 points of damage. God, he's taking a real big, heavy hit now. So as he's starting to malfunction quite heavily now, and he's looking on death's door. Did that did add
and
the
then-
+2 for your rage? So that's good.
And then I will move down to here. And then my turn.
Lugas, over to you, Lugas.
Oh, okay. Okay. You know, step out again, and I'm gonna hit Arrows McGee with an Eldritch Blast.
Arrows McGee.
Yeah.
What do you mean, mate? Don't hit me. I'm Arrows McGee.
Sorry, Arrows McGee.
Oh, it
I've
is
got
what
it.
it is. We attacked you first, I guess.
Yeah, shooting my friend. I'm sorry for incinerating your cute friend over there.
Ah, yeah, don't worry. She was going out with the other drow that's now dead. All good to me.
Oh.
I mean, we
no
can be
hard feelings.
friends if you want. Oh, I'll take that as a no, because that hits.
Yeah, sorry. Go to justice and all that. Kind of obligated.
Yes, he is.
That'll be 7 points of
7
Force
points of
now.
damage as it takes a large brunt, and it sort of pushes him back into the wall. He loses his balance slightly. Anything else, Lugas?
I'm gonna cast, because I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Flopsy. With my bonus action.
Do you want to describe what that looks like? How that emanates from you?
I'm basically just gonna sort of like charge up my hands and just go "Whatcha?" and like throw like some golden glitter into the air, and it's just gonna sort of like swirl around Flopsy for a bit before dissipating.
Flopsy, there's glitter everywhere. It's getting in your hair. It's just like this shit
Brilliant.
ain't coming out for weeks.
It's magic glitter. It dissipates.
I'm just light. I'm a light show right now. Glitter ball.
That's it. Okay, so Sanctuary on any movement, Lugas?
This. Yeah. Back.
Back to your original spot. Fantastic. Julius, it is over to you.
I'm not big enough to body block anything. Unless
So I'm going to see Flopsy come out with the orb in her hand and glowing. I'm gonna be like, wow, what the fuck? Flopsy, get it out of here. Get that thing out of here. And I'm going to twirl my sword and I'm going to try and jam it into just the right spot on the Warforged soldier.
You certainly can. However, as you, what I will say is, hang on, let me just check something. Okay, so as you sort of line up to find that perfect spot, and you do find that perfect spot, it is essentially a large gap that Hew has made. The Warforged will instinctively, as a reaction, use a protection mechanic, and you'll place both arm blades against this spot, so you will attack him with disadvantage.
But it's a straight roll, right?
No, it is just disadvantage. We just did all that for flavor. Oh, no, you are flanking. Yes, so normal roll.
Come on. No, wait. Why are you struggling? Come on. Don't miss. Yeah. Just normal.
Normal, yeah.
Oh, come on.
So as you
I'm
think
sick of it.
you found the right spot and you tried to plunge your short sword, but instead it just sort of chings off this metal armor, and it so nearly just as it ricochets off, nearly glances you sort of underneath the chin, and that was a very near blow to impaling yourself with your own sword. Anything else, Julius?
No. That's it. I'll just yell at Flopsy again.
Okay. Flopsy, it is over to you. As you are still holding this orb, roll me a 1d6. You will take 2 points of mysterious damage.
Vague damage makes I love vague.
Many vague damage.
Ambiguous damage.
Ambiguous damage, as this has now completely enveloped your entire torso, and if you're holding it in your left arm, it's now enveloped your right arm, and is now down to your waist. This whole energy you're sort of feeling. The rest of you can see this radioactive pulse coming from Flopsy. But it is your turn, Flopsy.
Right, okay. You're going to hear me sort of like cry out in slight pain. Wasn't a lot of pain, but it's just like and then I'm just going to be like, sorry, I didn't think you'd bring all of the enemies here at once. And then I'll run back into the room.
Okay.
And then like just I'll hold it in both hands now, and I'm just gonna like use the door, and I'm just gonna brace myself against it, like just breathing really hard.
Okay, and you're just gonna focus on this orb.
Yeah.
Roll me one last d6 for me. You will take 4 points of vague damage, but as you focus in and you close your eyes, and the pain is starting to become immense now. You've lost quite a large portion of your health. The whispers that you hear are just, seize it, consume it. It is yours. It is rightfully yours. And the orb itself, as you open your eyes, is now this dull greyish material, as the orb itself just looks like this clear, misty, dusty, large marble. And that will be your action. Any movement bonus action?
No bonus action. Hide. It's like
We'll say you're hidden at this point.
Where'd she go?
You've gone. Lugas can see you. It is over to the drow now, who will he will come up. He doesn't even need, because you've attacked recklessly, Hew.
Yep.
He is going to, he will move up to here, as he can't see Flopsy because she's just fucking invisible. Bonus action hide. Will take a short sword swing on you.
I say take a short rest.
With advantage, sorry, that was. Attack again. Yeah, that'll definitely hit for a 23.
It's gonna hit. It does.
Cool, and that'll just be 2 points of damage. 4 points. 2 points of damage, as it is halved as you are raging. So, fantastic. That'll be his turn. It is over to the Warforged now, who, he is going to beat on you. Hew? You good?
No, I am good. Just wording.
Oh, he is going to slash on Hew.
Thank you. Sorry. I'm an actual child.
That was nice.
17 to hit Hew. To be fair, he's doing this with advantage, so I am just going to roll a d20 and see if it was a crit. which it wasn't, so I'll roll damage for that. 9 points of damage reduced to 4. He'll make a second swing on you with advantage this time. 23 will hit. For 4 points of damage reduced to 2, as it is slashing damage. And that will be his turn. Hew, it is over to you, Lugas on deck. This guy's looking really hurt.
Yeah, he is. So I'm going to switch my focus to the other drow. And I'll make a reckless swing against him.
Reckless again, yeah.
Yep.
Cool. That will hit.
Good.
That will just hit. Eight points of damage. Would you like to describe the kill for us, please?
Where's Mickey?
Ooh.
Oh no! I have been killed.
Not Mr. Mickey.
I liked his helmet, so I want it. So I'm going to try and take his head off.
You lop his head off, and the helmet just goes. And catch it under your arm. With a head in it as well.
With a head in it, yeah. Excellent.
It is just a normal helmet. Just we don't have helmets in D&D, so
it's a bucket helmet. It's great.
It's a bucket's helmet. Yeah, that's it. Anything else with your turn, sir?
No, I'll leave it there.
Fantastic. Lugas, it is over to you.
Where's Mickey?
No,
You could have been redeemed.
as he falls, as his head is nearly lopped off, you just hear, Lugas, no!
I guess I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast the big one.
Ah, yes. The old Warlock Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast.
Come on.
19 will hit. For 10 points of damage, please describe how you knock this Warforged down to his ass.
Where was the slash Hew made in him?
A just large slash down his torso, just opened up this large gaping hole, essentially.
I want to try and sort of like thread the needle with an Eldritch Blast of just like hit like at the bottom where that slash is, have it like travel through his body and just dismantle him as it goes out.
Yeah, that's it. So it sort of enters his chest, and you can see sort of every opening, every sort of slash that you've made, Hew, every sort of aperture that it's just naturally got from its steam ports and its mechanical nature, all just glow this. What colour is your Eldritch Blast?
Yellow.
What a strange Eldritch Blast colour. All right.
Golden purple. Those are my colour scheme. It's my colour scheme. Gold.
Fair enough. So this golden light just starts to emanate from it, and just parts start to fall off, and then its head just goes poof, and just spins across onto the floor, and just it's like you're spinning a coin. Lands on the floor. That is combat now over, guys.
Flopsy!
Can
I need help! What's going on? Are you alright still?
I think
I'm gonna close this door. I don't want any guards to enter. We're not in here, by the way.
I'm okay. I think. And I'm
just lying there
I'm
with a
just
bunch
gonna,
of dead
like-
bodies. Like,
I'm gonna open my hands up, and the orb's just gonna fall out, and it's just in a.
Are you gonna explode? Do you need healing? I don't know. What did you do? Why? What's going on? I'm really confused.
Can I quickly just ask, the windows in this room, are they glass panes?
In this window, they are all barred up. You get the sense that this is a room that they would take nasty prisoners.
Right. Okay.
Which is why that seems so fucking railroady. There was 2, one at either end. That's why I rolled D4.
No problem.
How am I feeling right now? Obviously hurt, but
we will get to that. Well, no.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't want to end the session just yet. You are feeling drained.
Okay.
It's almost like you have taken 2 points of exhaustion. Like your move speed is just slow, but you haven't actually taken that 2 points.
Yeah,
of exhaustion.
I'm just sluggish and yeah.
Yeah, you're messed up. And you're struggling to stand.
I'm Lugas. We need to leave the room exactly as we found it, okay? You need to.
Would you like some healing? You look fucking terrible.
Just focus on getting the room back to rights first.
All
I'm
right.
fine. I can handle it. But you need to make sure that the ball goes back in the bag goes back in the safe, and the safe is locked.
On it. I definitely know how to do that. You sit down. I'll sort it all out. Stop, Hew! You're supposed to... We aren't here. What did I say?
And as so you move over towards the safe, Lugas, yeah?
Yeah. I was just carefully watching me step. I don't want to tread on any liquid bomb that fell on the floor.
Yeah. So it's a liquid bomb goes off and you die. As you open the safe and go to put it back, you feel a presence to your left, and you hear this voice before you see the figure. Just go, Brushtail. Leave it exactly as it currently is, and you will see the figure appear just by the window in this room.
Am I saying this?
Yeah. Yeah. So Lugas
okay.
and Flopsy, you will currently be seeing this. It's
Oh,
an
scary.
angelic, 6 foot high, 6 foot tall, humanoid figure wearing a golden mask with these bluish tint, what appears to be eyes on this mask. A white hood goes over their head, and a long flowing white cloak behind them. On the bottom of this cloak is sort of this golden inlay to it. Very angelic figure. And as she emanates from this, what you can only assume is invisibility, lends a hand down to you and she says, Brushtail, leave it as it is. She looks in your general direction, Flopsy. She says, what have you done? You must all come with me. And she will look over into the other side of the corner of the room, place her hand, and start to mutter a few words as if she is incanting a spell. And as she circles her hand, a large portal will open on that side of the wall. You must come with me. I have much to explain. You can trust me. My name
Insane.
is Ella Planestrider. Got the title in there. Boom, baby!
Nice. My insight that you can trust me sentence.
You certainly can. Well,
Okay.
I'll tell you even better than that. You don't need to roll me a history check.
History. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. History 8.
8. It's difficult to remember back to when you were younger, Lugas, but from where you're from, angelic beings described like this, you've been told about and you've read in text, and these are beings of almost security of the outer planes. But with an 8, that's all you get.
Okay.
So instead of an insight, you've got that they are to be trusted.
Okay. Flopsy, get Fucking. I've forgotten both of their names. Julius and Hew. That was very embarrassing.
Hew.
I think I know. Get
I'm
them in
just
here.
gonna-
right?
I'm gonna,
You can trust this
like,
person.
fumble for the door handle, and I'm gonna like pull it down. Just not so much pull it. It's just more like just my arm just kind of like weighs it down,
Cool, fantastic.
and it will just come open. Guys, we gotta go. We gotta go now.
Our Uber's here.
Ju-
Tell me twice.
Julius, you hear the door next to you begin to unlock.
Oh. Run like it.
Cool. I'll unpause the game.
Hugh, I need help.
You've got not a lot of
Right.
time. There is currently a portal in this side of the room. All loose initiative, this one. Hugh, you're up first. What are you up to?
Okay. So, I've walked into the room. There's a portal. Where's Lugas? He's the small one over
opposite
there.
corner.
I'm by the safe.
Lugas, you'd kind of instructed us to go into the portal. Is that?
I mean, I've heard of these entities before. They're celestial. We should be safe within. At least she seems to know what's going on.
Okay. So I'd move over to the portal. Can I just check the windows in this room? Are they glass panes?
There is
No.
one glass pane window, and it is right behind this angelic being that you see here. It is actually that window right there that is currently open.
Okay, so I'll go over to the
You can
to the
push her out the
portal.
window.
Basically, I want defenestrate the angel. No, I would. I would like to. Yeah, I'll wait by the portal. I'd like to, as assuming everybody's going through the portal, I'd like to try and smash the window as we leave, so it looks like we've jumped out the window.
Ah, cool, nice idea. Okay, I'm gonna place you sort of here, so the portal is there, and we'll say you will probably be the last one to leave. Okay, Julius, over to you.
Oh, I'll run towards the portal. And as I'm running past Flopsy, I'll just like bend down and grab her, and I'm gonna like try and half carry her, half drag her with me.
Cool. So you're gonna use so you've used you can use the rest of your movement to take Flopsy with you. Flopsy, you happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll both move. Will you enter the portal? So in front of you is a large, cylindrical, purple, arcane energy. It's pulsing in front of you, but it is a circular entranceway, and it's just sort of going as it is violent in nature. Nothing like any of you have ever seen before.
Looks completely safe. In we go. And I'm gonna just like drag Flopsy and gung ho straight through the portal.
Fantastic.
She has no strength to fight. Yeah.
Fantastic. You both are thrust into this portal, and this, as you dive through, your whole vision just goes completely black. And we will move over to you, Lugas. What are you up to?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty just following him, really.
Yep. So you skitter along, you jump through the portal, and your vision just goes complete darkness. The figure that is next to you, Hew, takes a look at you. Hew of the woods. Please, follow me. And she darts straight into the portal herself.
And I will do the same. And as I'm approaching the portal, I'll take my bucket helmeted head and toss it through the window.
Cool.
No,
And the window.
Carlos McGee.
Yeah, are you with the head and all? Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing. I want it nice and heavy.
And
All right.
completely. This is only single plane sort of flagstone pattern glass. You smash straight through it, and the glass lands along the floor, and you can hear some audible gasps from outside the windows going like that. And you dart straight towards the portal. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic. As you do that, what I will do is let's just put that on. We've only got a little bit. You will all see, as you appear out, this is the scenery that you currently see. Nothing like you guys have ever seen before. This landscape in front of you. There's a few rocky outcroppings just in the near vicinity as you are on this cliffside, but turning around is a large rock face that has no discernible way in or way out apart from the portal that you've just came from, that now just goes and completely seals itself shut, leaving just a cliff face in front of you. The stone beneath you is just a point that comes up and moves about 60 feet in front of you, and outwards from this point you see a large ocean, waves 60 feet tall crashing against each other, but not in any way that you've ever seen any kind of sea move before. The waves are random in nature. The clouds move in a swirling pattern and faster than anything that would ever be that you've ever seen in Faerun. Looking up into the night sky, that you can assume the stars themselves are flashing along and trailing as if they're very, very close to you. Lugas, make me a history check.
Okay.
Bruh. 6. You're not too entirely sure where we currently are. However, you have read or you have been told about a plane of existence like this. And in front of you, this sea that you can see. The sea that you can see.
I can see the sea.
You can see the sea. There's a family eating an ice cream at the beach. There's not. There's no beaches. But you remember a sea that was described like this, named the Astral Sea. And that's where we'll go and end our session. That was lovely. Thank you for watching. I hope you all had fun. And as always, let's all give a nice wave to Vicky's mum.
Bye, Vicky's mum.
Bye, Vicky's mum. We're in the Astral Sea, Vicky's mum. It's gonna be cool.
She won't know what that is.
You'll find out if you keep watching. It's great. Cheers, guys. See you later.